Hi. So, as the title suggests, I'm watching Parkour Civilization for the first time, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. It's 2 hours long. I mean, I'm gonna try, and I'm gonna watch it, and I'm gonna see how far it gets, you know? I'm just gonna see how far it gets. Like, if I just don't find it interesting, like, at all, I'm probably gonna change to something else. Roblox. Roblox stores. But, you know, I'm gonna try. Because I've seen a lot of people talk about it and being like, oh my god, this is the best since, you know. So
let's go. Open up. It's time for parkour.
I don't know.
Time for my mandatory parkour check. Let's get this over with.
Like, okay, I've watched like the first minute or two, and I was like, this is straight ass. But
you're late. You know the deal. You can do the 1 block jump for the raw chicken,
I don't know.
Or you can attempt the 1 block vertical jump for the beef.
Here in Parkour.
Is that 1 block vertical? Block it. That.
For Civilization, no one chooses to jump for the beef. It's better to be safe and do the 1 block jump for the chicken rather than risk your entire life for just half a hunger bar more.
Tomorrow, you better not be late, or you'll be doing 2 block jumps as punishment.
Yes, sir. Sorry, I
2 blocks jumps, that's possible.
I mean,
can you even do 2 blocks jumps if you don't have a hunger bar? Like, if you can't sprint?
1 piece of raw chicken is just enough to get you to the next day. But that's the life of Parkour Civilization. If you want to survive, you have to parkour. Every parkour noob has the same goal, and that's to make it to the top layer where all the parkour pros live. Except most parkour pros are born on the top layer. If you're a parkour noob, there's only one way up, and that is through the Temple of Parkour. The Temple of Parkour is the only structure in
I think I could survive. I think I could do it. I'm pretty good at parkour.
In the world that combines the bottom layer to the top layer. To make it up, you have to do an impossibly hard parkour course that no parkour noob has ever completed. And that's assuming you even get the chance to complete the course. The inside of the temple is protected by a barrier, and the only way a parkour noob gets past the barrier is if they've earned a ticket. I've never even tried getting a ticket before, but if I'm gonna rank up to a parkour pro one day, I'm gonna have to.
I wonder how you would get.
Everyone has fallen into the void and died, except for the guy who lives right next to me. He's been my neighbor for 5 years.
No! There he goes.
Well, I guess I have to change my statement. I now live in this neighborhood alone. In Parkour Civilization, only parkour pros are allowed to break or place blocks.
Okay, so like, so he's alone in this neighborhood, right? Would there not get like more parkour noobs like be born? I don't know.
Noobs, it's strictly prohibited, and unfortunately, I found that out the hard way. A while ago, I was searching around and I somehow stumbled upon an oak log. No one has seen an oak log in years since trees don't exist.
That's crazy.
Anyway, so I had to try to take it.
Stop right now.
Oh no, I'm done for.
You really thought
these fucking sound effects?
What, were you gonna try to cheat parkour?
No, sir, I didn't try to cheat. I just thought it would be super rare and I wanted to collect it.
Stop talking. Give me 2 jumps now.
2 jumps in a row? Okay, sorry, sir. I'll do it right now.
You know what? You seem a little too happy about 2. Let's make it 3.
Okay, I'll do 3.
You know what? Now let's make it 4 jumps in a row.
4 in a row? Come on.
What the fuck is going on?
It should be no surprise that all punishments were just more forms of parkour. And that was the last time I ever tried breaking a block.
You're lucky you got a light punishment. Don't forget you're at the bottom, so follow the rules.
It's safe to say that if you're at the bottom level of Parkour Civilization,
I'm confused.
It's not exactly the best. But not everything in Parkour Civilization is that bad. For example, I was able to use parkour to buy the biggest house in the neighborhood. In Parkour Civilization, literally everything is parkour, and that means parkour has replaced money.
Welcome. Choose which house you want to buy.
What the fuck is going on?
All you have to do to buy anything is just make more parkour jumps. I'm not really sure why or how parkour works as a currency, but all I know is I basically
Am I crazy? 1.5 block jump seems harder than 1.5 lesser jump.
Story house for free. Somehow when I was buying my house, I convinced myself to go for the ladder jump to buy the bigger house. In Parkour Civilization, parkour jumps with trickier items like ladders are worth more. That's why this jump basically bought me a mansion.
No way! Thank you for buying the big house. Let me take you right to it. Just follow me.
Let's go. This is awesome. I just bought my first house.
I don't think that's a mansion. Okay, whatever.
Are pre-built, and they all have one thing in common. It's a requirement.
Oh my god, parkour.
Every single house has a parkour jump inside to get to your bed.
This is
that's
a way to crazy.
Make sure everyone in Parkour Civilization parkours everywhere they go, even inside the house.
So, This is the neighborhood you'll be
Okay,
living
that's
in.
a pretty
You're the
big
only
house.
two-story house here. So if you follow me, I'll give you a house tour.
This is so sick. That ladder jump literally made me the richest one in the neighborhood.
As you can see, you have a jump on the top floor and a jump on the bottom floor. Let me show you
Oh.
the upstairs and then the
Wait,
house is all-
wait a second. You don't even have to do the jump, you can go around too.
You have a jump
No,
on
what's
the
the
top floor and a jump on the bottom floor.
Okay.
Let me show you the upstairs
I'm
and then the
confused
house is
though.
all yours.
All right. I mean, everything looks good. I just have to do this jump to my bed. Yeah, I think I got everything figured out.
Perfect. Last thing, I just need to check if your parkour jump is good.
How are you supposed to check if it's good? Wait, what the? Did this guy for real just jump off? I'm really confused. Is he alive? Why did he do that?
There he
I
goes.
just wanted to confirm that your house is ready to move
That was
in. The
okay,
guy did
so-
in fact die, so everything should be good.
That guy seriously
I didn't
died?
expect him to
Don't worry
die.
about it. It's a part of the job. Enjoy your house.
How is that a part of the job? What? No one really remembers how parkour civilization started. Most of the parkour noobs down here at least think that the parkour pros were the ones who started it. But the truth is,
Maybe.
I think I was the one who started it. For
Wait, plot twist. That's a crazy plot twist
some
actually.
reason, I can't remember the best, but I'm pretty sure this is how the story went. Yo, see what? Yo, hello? Bro, you think I could get a diamond real quick? I was mining for like 3 hours and I only found 2 diamonds. I just want to make a diamond pickaxe.
Sorry. Don't have any to spare.
Bro, come on, don't be like that. You were literally just holding one. Dude, just give me one and I'll pay you back later. I just need a pickaxe.
Alright, fine. Give me 1 second. If you want a diamond, you gotta give me something. Alright, watch out. Back up for 1 second.
Oh.
Look, if you can make this 4-block jump, I'll pay you 1 diamond.
Make this 4-block jump. Wait, why? Why are you gonna pay me to do parkour? What do you even gain from this? I
Nothing.
don't know. I've just never seen anyone do it before. I'd pay to
I
see
mean,
it done.
4-block jumps are possible,
Okay,
right?
I'll take the offer. Oh, this is so annoying. Alright, just give me a second. I know it's possible. I've done it before.
I told you, bro. It's not possible.
Just stop talking and watch. I'm gonna
I mean,
do
I've
it in
done
like
4-block.
30 seconds. And there we go. Finally.
Not the
Look,
cut in the video.
I told you it was possible.
No way. That was actually incredible.
No way.
Alright, well, I got my money's worth.
Let's go. I got paid for parkour.
If you want,
Huh.
I can keep making more parkour for you to do, and I'll pay you for it.
But okay. If that's how it started, then why is he at the bottom?
Kidding? Dude, totally. Alright, I'll be back here tomorrow, I guess. And this is basically how parkouring for money started. The next day I showed up to Siwat's house, he offered me way more diamonds this
That's
time,
like
and he
2.
constructed an entire parkour course outside of his house to do. But little
But-
did we know that this park
But like, something I don't understand. Why did he have more than 1 attempt? What?
parkour course would completely change the way that the world works. Soon after this event, the parkour civilization began. Now that I think about it,
But why
there's
is he
kind
at the
of an
bottom?
unexplainable gap between those events and now, but oh well.
Parkour check time. You got 30 seconds.
Another beautiful morning, and I have
30
to parkour
seconds.
for some more raw chicken that will make me starve even more. All right, I'm here.
1 block for raw chicken, 1 block vertical for beef. What are you choosing today?
Considering
Wait. He's so gonna choose the vertical.
my neighbor just died for going for the beef,
No.
I'm just gonna go with the chicken again.
Keep in mind, there's a ticket event today. It's gonna
Oh.
be about 200 blocks west.
This was huge news. If there actually was a ticket event today, I would need to go for the beef. Ticket events are usually far away, and I would starve by the time
Wait, that's not vertical at all. Oh,
I got there if I chose the chicken. But luckily, I got the beef.
No way. You made that jump? You might become a
no way.
parkour pro one day.
Wait, you
Sorry.
really think I could rank
Sorry.
up to be a parkour pro?
Not a chance. You're a parkour noob. You guys never rank up.
It's important to know that parkour pros have really big egos and they like to put down the parkour noobs. This was an important day. This was only the 2nd time I've jumped for the beef, and now I have a chance to earn a
Second
ticket.
time?
Ticket events
What?
are so risky because they're located so far away. If I wasn't paying attention, I could miss just one of these 1-block jumps, and my entire chances of becoming a parkour pro
does?
would be over. But luckily, I made it to the ticket event. When I got here, there were only 3 parkour noobs in line to do the parkour course. Most noobs don't even show up for the courses anymore because if you miss 1 jump, you end up like this guy. And that's the price you pay if you want to
I'm
be
serious.
a parkour pro.
The fucking. Oh, there he goes. I saved him. Saved. The random like sound effects.
I watched as the second noob fell to
Like,
the floor. Hey man,
man.
do you think you could go already?
I don't know, man. I'm kind of nervous I'm gonna fall.
No, you don't need to be nervous. I'm sure you're fine. Oh, shoot. Okay. Never mind then. Before going for it, I wanted to
I'm
study
wondering.
the parkour course. You see, every week the ticket challenge changes, and it's completely random. And this week's course was extremely difficult. There was a 2-block jump to get to the ticket, and if you get it, a 2-block jump to get out of it. Here's the thing about Parkour Civilization. Parkour
That might be
can used
hard,
for
yeah.
anything, and that includes bribing parkour pros. Check this out. If I do a parkour jump with the 360, will you replace one of the 2-block jumps with a 1-block jump?
You want to do a 1-block jump with a 360? Fine. There's no way
That's
you're gonna
insane.
make it.
Oh my
Let's go.
god.
Parkour pro accepted by bribe. And now I have another problem. I have to do a 360? Have I even done this before? Whatever. I'm just gonna go for it. Please make it. No way.
That was a
I actually did
180.
it. All right, deal's a deal, right?
I'm not gonna lie. That was the coolest thing I've seen in parkour.
That was an 180. What were you on about?
Deal's a deal. Here you go.
Let's go. Now there was only one 2-block jump in the course.
Still gotta make the first 2-block jump, noob.
Yeah, whatever. Just let me do the course, bro. This was my best chance to finally earn a
So
ticket.
curious
if I
about
actually
this.
get this ticket, I could access the parkour temple.
I mean, he's gonna get the ticket though.
Up into a
He's
better
gonna
life
take
as a
the
parkour
ticket.
pro. There was no turning back now.
I don't think
had to
he's not
start
gonna
the
guess
course.
it.
Most parkour noobs aren't experienced with diagonal jumps, but somehow I got past. And now was the 2-block jump. This was life
maybe
or
I'm
death.
crazy.
I closed my eyes and I went for it. I expected to
Whoop.
be falling thousands of feet per second into the void, but to my
He did
surprise,
it.
I was standing
Yippee.
on the platform with the ticket. And thanks to the deal I made with the parkour pro, I only had a 1-block jump to get out of the course.
bye-bye.
This was life-changing. This was the first time I've ever received a ticket to access the parkour temple, and I promised
Yippee.
myself that I wasn't gonna waste it. I made my way over to the parkour temple. I was in a
I mean,
good
parkour is gonna be hard if you don't have a
I
hunger
had
bar.
3 full hunger bars, which is the most hunger a parkour noob can have. This was it. There was no better time, no
Never
more
mind.
perfect time to try making the parkour course to rank up to a parkour pro. I walked up to the hoppers in the ground and I
Wha-
threw in my ticket. After a few seconds, the invisible barrier that guards the parkour temple was down. And now, of course, I had to
Yippee.
make sure I didn't fail the 1-block jump to actually get inside the temple. I made the 1-block jump successfully, and now I was officially
Oh my
inside the
god,
temple.
he's inside
This
the
was it.
temple.
This was the moment I've been waiting
He's gonna
for my
die.
entire
Nah.
life. This was the parkour course that no parkour noob has ever beaten. If you miss any of these jumps, you'll either die from fall damage or fall directly into the void. But I've
I mean,
come
that
too
doesn't
far
seem
and
worth
I've
it.
practiced too much to have that happen. I wasn't just gonna be another parkour noob that fails this course. I was gonna be the first one to rank up to become a parkour pro.
This
My
fucking
journey
guy.
to becoming a parkour pro starts now.
What the hell is he doing?
Hey, wake up. You want a chance to eat today or what?
All right, let's get this over with.
Let's go. Hurry up and do the parkour, noob.
Down here in parkour prison, even the
Parkour
cells have
prison.
1-block jumps. If you miss a single jump, or if a parkour pro catches you not jumping for 30 seconds, you'll be thrown into the lava.
All right, I gotta ask. Do you want to do a diagonal jump to reduce your prison sentence time?
Most parkour noobs would never take
Wait.
this deal.
Wait. So if you fall down into the void, you don't die, you get sent to prison. Okay, that's
No jumps are just
interesting.
not worth the risk. But I wasn't just gonna sit in parkour prison my entire life. If there was any chance I could get out
Mate,
sooner,
it's been
I
30
was gonna
seconds.
take it.
That was unexpected. Congrats, you've earned 1 day off your prison time. That means you go from 49 years and 320 days to 49 years and 319 days left.
And this is how my life is gonna be for the next 49 years in
What the
parkour
hell?
prison. That is, unless I find a way to get to that portal and make my way back to parkour civilization. Parkour prison is located directly under the bottom layer of parkour civilization.
Interesting.
If a parkour noob misses any jump, they fall into the void and end up here. And the only way back to civilization is to spend 50 years here without failing a jump.
50
Before I was
years?
sent here, I never knew this place existed. And I was so close to becoming a parkour pro. My entire life, I've been training for one goal, and that's to go to the
I
temple
mean,
of
you
parkour and
failed
complete the
the
impossible course
first
to rank
job.
up to become a parkour pro. I had everything. I earned the ticket to get inside the temple, and I had enough food to make the journey. But when the time came, I failed the first jump. And now I'm
He's a
dead.
fucking idiot.
What the?
Sorry.
Where am I?
Welcome to Parkour Prison, or as most noobs call it, their worst nightmare. If you'll just follow me, I'll take you right to your cell.
Parkour
Hell.
prison? What is this place?
Oh
I
my
don't
god,
get
it's
it. How
hell.
am I still alive?
Hey, and just make sure you don't miss any of these 1-block jumps, because if you fall in the lava, you will die for real this time.
Oh.
Yeah, not a problem. I've never missed a 1-block jump in my life. What I didn't get is why parkour prison existed.
Wah.
Instead of letting the
I'm
parkour
tired.
noobs just fall into the void, somehow this massive structure was made under the void to catch us.
Interesting.
But why?
Alright, noob, this is your cell. Go on in.
All of the cells in Parkour Prison were separated by a 3-block gap, meaning once I went inside this cell, I would never be able to escape.
Oh.
But that wasn't going to stop me from trying.
Make sure
Hello?
you're doing at least one jumping.
Phantom? Hi, Phantom.
Your cell every 30
Have you
seconds.
seen this?
One of us catches you not jumping, you're not making it out of here.
Have you seen this video?
To rank up to be a parkour pro,
I fucking
and
haven't.
Now I'm in the most dangerous place in parkour civilization.
I don't know
As
this.
far as I'm concerned, I'm the only
I'm
noob
very
right now in
confused by
Parkour
it.
Prison. My guess is most
But-
of them by now
What do you mean I'm the only noob and now we see like this guy and the fucking whatever.
fell in the lava. Wait, there's actually someone here.
Oh, no.
Let's go. I'm not alone down here. Wait, why does this guy look familiar? He's been my neighbor for 5 years.
Oh, it's your neighbor.
Why did he try going for the beef? No way, it is my neighbor. Wow, I'm so glad I'm not alone down here.
He's gonna die.
No! Dude, what is wrong with this guy? Alright, he has to be doing it on purpose at this point. The only thing that's better about Parkour Prison is they feed us fish instead of raw chicken.
Hey, noob, let's go.
What?
You've been selected for parkour testing. Be down there in 30
Parkour
seconds.
testing.
And this is one of the not so good parts about prison. The random parkour testing. Bro, wait, you didn't even fill in this gap. Ah, man, now I gotta do another 1-block jump. If you're a prisoner here, the only thing you hope for is that you don't get selected for random parkour testing. Every few days,
Yo.
the pros will pick a new
Hey.
random to test out a new course they built. This time,
Hey,
the
noob
course I
guy.
was selected for had fence
Hey, noob
parkour.
guy.
If I failed to make this 1-block fence
Have you
jump,
seen
I
this?
wouldn't be coming back.
Let's go. We don't have all day. Get on the course.
Yes, sir.
This
I'm
is-
going right now. The worst part about these random
I'm gonna be
courses
honest.
is that they intentionally
This
use
is
harder
really
blocks for
weird.
the jumps. The pros
This is really odd. This is really odd. I can't take it very serious because the way they're talking. Like, oh my god. I can't take.
the noobs have almost no experience.
The
with
no,
fence
the
jumps,
noob has almost no experience with defense. Like, what is going on?
but they build them anyways.
All right, testing complete. Back to your cell in 30 seconds.
By some miracle,
30
I was able
seconds,
to get
that's
past
not a
this
lot.
week's random testing course. But what about the
By
next
some
one?
miracle.
After that, there's gonna
Shut
be
the
some
fuck
day when they build a
up.
jump that I can't do, and I need to get out of here before that happens. Luckily, I've been thinking of a plan to make my escape. Back in Parkour Civilization, I used parkour to bribe one of the pros, and now I was gonna do it again. Hey, guard!
What do you want?
See, that's
noob?
I
that's
got
mine.
something to
That's
show you. Can you
mine.
come over here?
This better be worth my time, or I'm not.
360
Okay.
Oh,
diagonal
nothing really.
jump.
I just wanted to ask you if I could pay you in 3 diagonal jumps in a row for 5 minutes of free time?
3 in a row?
Yep, 3 in a row.
Free.
You're
In a
definitely
row.
not making that. But it's not like I
It's
care
crazy.
anyways. Sure.
Like always, parkour can be used to get out of any situation.
is
But
going
now I had
on?
one chance to make 3 diagonal jumps in a row, or else I was
Am I
dead.
crazy?
Come on.
Diagonal
1,
jumps
2,
are not.
3.
Okay, why is he
Wait,
doing it like
I
that?
actually did it.
Okay, 5 minutes of free time, but you better be back in your cell by the time I get back.
5
Bribe
minutes of
work.
free
Now, I have
time.
5 minutes to roam around Parkour Prison to see if I could find a way to escape.
I mean,
I
if
had
you-
no clue what was
if
gonna
you could
happen
get to
me
the
after I
portal, you
escaped,
would be
but I
fine.
didn't have time to think about that right now. When I jumped around the prison, I noticed someone doing the random testing course.
Uh-oh.
Wait, is that who I think it is? No, you don't need to be nervous. I'm sure you're fine. Oh, no, wait, it is the guy who failed the
He's
test.
gonna fucking die.
That guy was nice. I hope he clutches up these glass jumps and makes it back to civilization. Oh,
Like, that's what I
something
was saying.
strange about this testing course. Why were they using glass for parkour? Glass
Hey.
jumps aren't even a thing at the parkour noob.
Hey.
If noobs have never done glass jumps, why would they use them to test the
What are you
jumps?
doing?
I just gotta get out
What?
of
I
here.
bet you're trying to think of a plan to escape.
I'm being bullied.
Right?
What? Escape? What
Escape?
are you talking about?
No.
Never try to
No,
escape.
no.
You're not? I was gonna take you to the portal, but if you don't want to,
Oh.
This obviously seems like you're trying to set me up.
it's not a setup. No one says you have to stay here.
It's
You can leave
not
at
a
any
setup.
time. Just
What
follow
is he
me
on
and I'll
about?
take you there.
I'm 99% sure I'm being led into a trap, but it doesn't matter. If he gets me close to the portal, I'll try to improvise. If this guard was leading me into a trap, I couldn't see what it was. He was already getting me
What do
so
you mean you
close
can't?
to the portal.
What do you mean you can't see what it is? You could just hit you down into the lava.
At this point,
What-
I was
what
just
is he
gonna
on
have to take
about?
a chance and hope that he was telling me the truth. I was now 5 blocks away from going back to Parkour Civilization.
You can leave now if you accept the terms that you can never earn a ticket to rank up to become a parkour pro for the rest of your
Oh.
life.
Wait, you're saying if I go back to Parkour Civilization now, I can never be a parkour pro?
That's correct.
Mm.
Or you can wait out the remainder of your
Wait.
49 years
What
here
should
in
I-
prison.
So
What
this
should
is
I
the catch.
do?
I could leave Parkour Prison
What should I do
right
for
now,
Halloween?
but in return, I could never become a Parkour pro. Or I could try to
I have a
survive
wig.
here
I'm
for
gonna wear a
another
wig.
49 years. It wasn't worth
In a
it to
dress,
stay.
maybe.
I needed to get out of here. Okay, I've made my decision. I'm gonna go back.
So you accept. Good luck.
This was it. The work
didn't
was
say you
done.
accept
I
it.
escaped parkour prison, but at what cost? Leaving now meant that I would be a noob for the rest of my life. When I went through the portal, I was brought back into
I mean,
parkour
I'm not even sure you
civilization.
would
The portal
survive.
spawned me at
I'm not sure you would survive even.
the
Like,
entrance of the Temple of Parkour. This was probably the last
The
time
Temple
I would
of
ever step
Parkour.
foot in this temple. I had my chance
Man.
to rank up to become a pro, and I failed. Now, I can never earn a ticket ever again. You know, it's not the worst thing in the world. Now, I can just go back to my ordinary life
Is he
in
gonna
parkour
fall?
civilization. You know, now that I think
Okay.
about it, it's not the worst situation in the world. I mean, at least I still have
Who
my
the fuck
mansion.
is
Wait,
this?
Who is this? I still own this house, right?
No, you don't. This house no longer belongs to you. This parkour noob just purchased this new mansion, so you'll have to leave now.
Wait. This guy just bought my house? How can he do that?
Well, you fell and went to parkour prison, so you lost the house. When you were down there,
Oh.
this parkour noob bought it.
Bro, really? Wow, so I really don't own this house anymore. Well, this guy can
Oh,
enjoy-
there he goes.
Okay, it's for sale now.
Let's go, so I can move back into my house?
After you buy it again, sure.
Wait, really? Are you serious? I have to buy it again? I went back to the shop to go buy my mansion again, but while I was at parkour prison, something
Oh.
bad happened. The prices for houses in my neighborhood went way up. Now,
It's
if I wanted
went
to buy
way
my
up.
mansion,
Inflation
I would
is
have to pay for it
real.
with a 2-block jump.
Inflation
It was
is
too risky.
fucking
I was gonna have
real.
to find somewhere else to live. Fortunately, I found another shop that was selling wood houses. A bit of a downgrade from the stone house, but it was all I could
mean,
afford. I could either do a
wood-
1-block fence jump for a small house or a 1.5 block
I mean, wood houses are nicer than the stone
stair
houses.
jump for a large house.
The
I
stone-
figured if
the
I'm
stone
gonna be living
houses
on
are
the noob level
literally
for my entire life, I might
ugly.
as well buy the big house. Luckily, escaping parkour prison gave me the confidence to make the jump easily. Now, I got a mansion in a new neighborhood where, not to my
Ooh.
surprise, everyone fell into the void, so it's just me living here. The house is definitely a bit of a downgrade from my previous mansion.
I
but
like the
it's
house.
still a 2-story house, and
It
has
looks
a
so
painting,
much
which is
nicer
something
than
you
the
don't
other
really see
one.
that often in parkour civilization. I just keep wondering what my life would have been like if I actually made it to the pro civilization. Now I don't
Alternative
think I'll ever
universe?
figure out what
Oh,
it looks
I
like
don't know.
up there. I just wish that. Whoa.
What?
was that? When I went to sit in
What
my
do you
chair,
mean?
I backed up against the wall and there was
The
nothing
fuck you
behind
mean
me.
was
This
that?
painting was covering something. I walked through the painting
What the
and it revealed a secret door. For some reason, this
Fucking
house I
yeah.
bought had some hidden passage. Whoever made this was obviously trying to hide something. But what was it? There was a ladder that led to the bottom floor, and when I got down there,
What?
I found a man. Somehow there was already someone living here.
Someone's-
By their leather boots, I could
He's
tell
in
it
that
was a
wall.
parkour noob.
He's
This
in my
was obviously
walls.
some mistake. I went to go leave, but then
Wait.
He's
Don't
in the
leave.
walls.
the man spoke to me. He
Oh
said
my
he's been
God.
watching me.
I watched you enter the Temple of Parkour.
That's weird.
I think you have what it takes to rank up.
I'm sorry, man. I think you're confused. I can never earn a ticket anymore. I'm gonna be a parkour noob forever.
No, there is still a way I can get you a ticket.
Ooh.
Wait.
If he does
What are
it.
you talking about?
When I was younger, I earned myself a ticket, but I never used it.
Oh.
Instead, I hid it far, far away.
The old
See,
man said it wasn't his
see.
destiny to rank up to be a pro, but it was mine. He brought out a compass and he threw it to me. He told me that if I
Oh.
followed this compass, I'll find the hidden ticket. This was the second chance I was looking for. I had no way of
I mean, I
knowing
hope
whether
he
the
makes
old man
it.
was telling the truth or not, but at this point, I had nothing to lose. Maybe this works, maybe it doesn't. All I know is that I wasn't done with parkour civilization just yet. Come on, just one jump at a time, and I should be there soon.
Where do you think you're going?
Oh, this can't be good.
This
What?
is a parkour checkpoint. Why do you want to leave parkour civilization?
If the pro found out why I was really out here, I might go back to parkour prison. I was gonna need an excuse. I just wanted to practice my 2-block jumps.
Listen, noob. Out there, you'd never survive. Besides, what do you need to practice for? You can never rank up, buddy.
Despite my convincing story, it didn't work. I was in big trouble now.
He's-
Following this compass is the only possible
He's
way
gonna
I
have
can
to try
make it up
something.
to the parkour pro civilization.
Bruh, I
was
thought
gonna
you were
have to try
playing, but
something
you're
else.
watching a video.
told you.
No, yeah, no.
I paid you with a
I'm not playing, no. I'm watching a video. Parkour civilization. I don't know. Nah, I'm not playing. I'm just watching. People have been talking about this video a lot. And I mean, it's an interesting premise. Not bad. I hope it picks up
a backwards jump.
A backwards jump?
at some point.
He's listening, and now I get one chance at this. Oh my God! I actually.
fucking idiot.
That was crazy.
Wait. No, that was crazy. Move aside and let me try this.
You got it. Just make
He's
sure
gonna
you jump
fucking
far
die.
enough. Oh shoot! That was not my plan. I thought he was just gonna let me pass. Alright, well, I guess that works. Now that I made it past the parkour checkpoint,
Made
it's
it
time to go
past.
searching for the hidden ticket. That's assuming that the ticket I'm looking for is even real. After the
That's
mysterious
assuming
old
it
man
even
gave me this
exists.
compass and told me that it would lead to a ticket to
Oh
rank
yeah,
up to Parkour
reminds
Pro
me.
Civilization,
I might stream
immediately
tomorrow.
started preparing for the journey.
I'm not
But
sure.
This time, I wasn't gonna fail.
It's a big
the
might.
biggest problem I had to solve was my food supply. Parkour noobs only get fed once a day, and if this compass was taking me far away, there was no way I would survive on the raw chicken. So for the past week, I've been doing the beef jump every single morning, and for the rest of the day, I tried not to parkour at all so I could save the food.
I'm
But
playing
that's
with a
when I
lock
almost got
and a
caught.
nail
What
file.
was that sound?
Oh no, I'm starving. This isn't good.
Why are you taking damage? Are you starving?
Starving? No.
Yes, I'm
in
playing with
pain
a lock.
because
Leave me
I
alone.
love parkour so much, and I wish I could do it all the time.
Oh man, sorry to hear that. Yeah, that hurts. Well, I hope you feel better.
Oh, there
By some
goes.
miracle, the Parkour Pro bought my excuse. If the Pro stayed around for any longer, I might have starved to death. I had to eat the piece of beef that I just jumped
Man,
for, but it didn't matter.
I like
had
playing
already
with lock. What
prepared
can I
enough.
say?
By rationing my food,
Play good
I was
games.
able to save up 4
No.
pieces of beef for the journey. I had no clue whether this would be enough
4
food
pieces
to
of-
survive the trip, but the
Sorry.
old man said I had everything I needed.
Maybe
So
I'm just a
I guess I
hater.
was just gonna have to trust him again. Now it was time to go searching.
I mean, I
for
might
this
try
ticket.
Celeste at
Crossing
some
this
point.
line of stone means I'm heading into the parkour outskirts.
I don't know what
No
Celeste is
noob,
about,
including myself, has ever
but I
been
might
out
try
here,
it at some
and
point.
Probably for a good reason. All I know
Maybe.
is that the further away you get from parkour civilization, the more dangerous the jumps become.
Oh my
Already,
god,
I was
okay,
starting
that's
to
actually-
see huge chunks of
hell?
parkour missing. No one knows how the outskirts came to be like this, or at least no one down here knows.
It's just
Unfortunately, the compass
always
kept
miss,
taking
like,
me further and
okay,
further
okay,
away
okay.
from parkour civilization. The old man must have hid the ticket out here, knowing that no parkour pro
okay,
would ever go
okay.
this deep to retrieve.
Okay. XP, am I crazy or is this voice acting just downright bad? Because I really don't like it, but I think it's the YouTuber voice. It's like,
Bit. I
wait,
was
y'all can't hear the.
running out of
No,
time.
you
I
can.
had already been jumping for hours, and now I'm down to one
should
piece
be.
of raw beef left. And still, I found nothing. That was until I saw something in the distance. I
Now
had
the-
no way of knowing,
the
but
sound
I
is
had a
working,
feeling
you're
that
just-
This was what I was looking for.
It's not
In
too
all my time
quiet.
Here in Parkour Civilization, I have never seen anything like this. This couldn't be a coincidence.
It
Which
is not
means
too
I was
quiet.
Gonna have to go parkour to the top. I haven't really prepared for anything like this.
Man.
Vertical jumps don't exist naturally down here. The only place I've seen
that
vertical
better?
jumps is when I jump for food. Luckily, I made it to the top without falling into the void. I didn't see anything at first glance, but when I pulled out my compass, I was in the right place. I
Without
didn't get- the
puberty,
compass was
I
pointing
think
me
this
to
guy
the
is
exact block
older.
I was standing on. The
I think this
ticket
guy
should be
older
here,
than
unless
Nick.
the old man hid the
No, but he's literally the. I think it's pointing to this block, but I don't know. Maybe the like. That's what he sounds like, and I'm
take
just a
it out
hater.
of sight and put it underground. If I broke this grass block and a parkour pro catches me, I would for sure be going back to prison for life this time. But if I'm gonna have any shot at making it up to the parkour pro civilization, I'm gonna take that chance. Well, here goes nothing. I broke the block and underground.
Oh my
there was
god,
a
he broke the
chest. I
block.
couldn't
That's
believe
crazy.
it. I had actually found the ticket. But when I opened
Oh.
the chest, something was wrong. There was no ticket to be
A
found.
barrier
just
block.
a barrier. The old man lied to me. There was no ticket
The
to
old
get up
man
to the
lied to
pro
me.
civilization. Why would he send me all the way out here to get a barrier block? This didn't make any sense. The old man knew
Oh
I
my
would risk my
God.
entire life for a ticket, but he
Chill.
set me up. There had to be some explanation
Set
for
me
this.
up?
Well, if I'm lucky to survive the trip back, I can ask him why he sent me all the way out here just to get
Yeah,
a
that's
barrier
what I'm
block,
saying.
Which is also illegal to have. By some miracle, I made it back to the parkour checkpoint
Uh-oh.
without falling.
Hey, you. You were the last one to see the pro stationed here. What happened to him?
Oh, well, I showed him a backwards jump, and then he tried it for himself and then fell.
You? A backwards jump?
Uh-oh,
Are you serious?
He's gonna have to
yeah.
show it again.
Okay, now I have to try. So you just go backwards?
Oh no, no. Oh,
Okay,
there he
and
goes.
he's gone too. Am I gonna be blamed?
Why are you
for
watching this? I
Fortunately,
don't
I made it back to
know.
my house, and no parkour pro has caught me with the barrier block. Now it's time to ask this old
I
man
don't
why in the
know.
world.
I don't know. People have been What's something better? People have been talking about it. I'm waiting for it to get better.
He sent me out there to retrieve this. All right, bro. Are you gonna explain to me why the?
Oh, he's
When I
dead.
got down to the basement, the old man was nowhere to be found. All that was left was a hole in
Did
the
he
ground.
party?
Did
No.
he jump into the void on purpose?
Oh my
I
god,
don't
he's
understand what's
dead.
going on. But that's
Oh
when
my
I paid
god,
attention to
he
the item
committed.
that was left
Oh
on
my
the ground.
god.
I knew what it was before I even picked it up. It was a ticket to rank up to become a parkour pro.
I'm clutching my
Old
pearls
man
right
had
now.
it
I'm
on
like
the entire time, but
clutching
still
my
sent me to retrieve
imaginary
the barrier block.
pearls.
The old man
What?
wanted me to find this barrier for a reason.
I fucking
and now
dropped
this
it
was
though.
the sign that I was ready to rank up to become a
Oh my
parkour
god.
pro. It was time to head to
That
the
was scary.
parkour temple. I made my way back to the place that I never thought I'd step foot in
Bro,
again.
clutching
the
her
place where
bones.
no
I'm
parkour
clutching my
noob in
collarbone. I'm
history
like,
has ever
oh my
made it out
god.
alive. I went
Oh my
ahead and
god.
ate my last piece of beef. Just like last time, I was
Yeah,
in
I had
such a perfect
I had
spot.
a friend. I had a friend earlier. He was like laying on my stomach, and but he kept laying on my ribs and my hip bone. I was like, mate, lay better. Mate, lay yourself better. That fucking hurts. Nah, he's a friend. I bet he is. He's one of my someone has a boyfriend. Nah. He's one of my what are they called? Leaders, after F leaders. He's my age, so don't worry about that. But anyways, so I was laying down and then he laid down besides me. And I also hit him earlier, but Drake, no, Jacob. He's a chill guy. I mean, yeah, he's a friend. That is a boy. Nah, that's actually I think he has a girlfriend. And me personally, I'm not really interested. He bought a fucking bro red as fuck. I'm always red, but he bought a fucking, what are they called? Crocodile. He bought a crocodile, like a baby crocodile, and he has like shit ton of what are they called? Reptiles. Yeah. And like, and he has so many snakes and shit. I don't know. And he's like, yeah, it's so cute right. It's really cute right now. He is cool. He's really cool. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he has a boyfriend. No, girlfriend, sorry. I mean, he had one with separation anxiety at one point, but that's another thing. I've known him for like 13 years. Like, I've known that guy for many, many years. Since he was a little shit. He's still a little shit. But
3 full bars of hunger is exactly what I need to make it to the top. The barrier
Man,
guarding
this
the
guy.
temple was up, so I threw in my ticket, and the entrance to the parkour temple was now
He's a
open.
chill guy.
All I had to do now was do something that I totally never do, and that's fail 1-block jumps. Okay, I made the first jump. That's always a good sign. This time around was different. I wasn't gonna let the pressure get to me.
He's
I
gonna
was
fucking
be
die.
the first noob to ever rank up to the pro civilization. Ah, no. Looking at this jump is giving me flashbacks. My journey to becoming a
Not the
parkour pro
flashback.
starts now. No, this time was different. I successfully
Not
made
the
first
fucking
jump, and for the
flashback.
first time in my life, I was actually on the parkour course. Now, all I had to do was just take it one jump at a time.
Man, this
the
guy.
first section was the stone blocks. So far, I've only encountered 1-block vertical jumps, but they were nothing I couldn't handle. Even though I had been on the course for a good amount of time, I was still
Good amount
ways
of time,
away
what
from
do you
making
mean?
it to the top. After I passed the stone block section, I moved on to the stone slab section. Slabs
Yeah.
aren't too common
Well,
in
we
the
were-
noob
we were
level
da-
of parkour civilization,
we were
but luckily
dancing.
this section wasn't too hard. But it was the next section I
Oh,
was worried
dang.
about, the stair jumps. This next jump I had to complete was by far
That's
the
actually
hardest jump
hard,
I've
yeah.
ever seen. It was a 2-block jump, but I had to go up half a block. But I didn't come all this way to give up.
I think
went
that
for the
that
jump,
would be a
but
pretty.
I jumped too early. I thought this was it, but by some miracle,
Ooh.
a block below me broke my fall, and I only
Ooh.
took 2.5 hearts of damage. But that was too close to call. If I was even the
Too
slightest
close
bit
to
off,
home.
I could have been all the way down there in the void.
Oh,
On my
brother.
second time around, I made the jump. That stair jump essentially marked the end of the stair section, and now I was on the
Yippee!
stone walls. Walls were almost never seen at the noob level, but fortunately, I didn't see anything bigger than a 1-block jump for the rest of the way. All
Ooh.
I had to do was sneak and stay on the
I think he
course.
can do it.
That's when I got to the point when the jump stopped. I was so high off the
Oh my
ground
God,
now,
fuck
but I
you.
knew I was at the end. I climbed up the stairs
What do you
until
mean?
I was face to face with the entrance to the Parkour Pro
Is that a free
civilization.
jump?
This was it. I
3
was
block
about to
jump.
be the first noob in history to rank up. But then the realization hit me. The last jump to get to the Parkour Pro civilization was a 3-block jump.
Now,
It was
now. How would he do that with no hunger?
impossible. This was why no noob has ever
this
ranked
thing.
up to become a pro.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
course was impossible to begin with. But then I remembered the barrier. This is what the
Oh,
old man wanted
yes,
me
the
to use
barrier.
it for.
That's
He
true,
knew the
that's
course
true,
was
that's
impossible,
true.
and he wanted to give me a chance to rank up.
In
I placed down the barrier block, and I
another
made the 2-block jump.
Yippee!
I did it. I actually
He's
did
built-
it.
he's
I was
built
the
different.
first noob in history to ever complete this course. No one at the bottom level knows what society
Why
is
watch
like
this,
up here,
bro?
and
I don't
was gonna be
know.
the first one to
I'm a
figure it out.
child.
What was it gonna be like? Was I actually
You know-
gonna be able to see the sky? Well,
I'm a child at heart, you know. I'm very childish. What can I say? I like
I guess we'll
watching.
find out.
Bro
I
more
walked
child
up
than
to the
me,
stone
yeah.
walls, and
Drink
the
up,
doors
bitch,
opened,
it's hydrate
revealing a room
time.
I've never seen any.
See, now that's annoying because I don't have anything with me. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get something to drink. Me. At hard and some guy doing a 9. I'm gonna get something to drink. Mongoose. Main. In another life.
Anything like before. I turned the corner and I saw a parkour pro just standing there. Hi.
What the? Who
Crazy.
are you? Where did you come from? I'm the only one working here.
I came from the noob level. I
Oh my
just
God.
beat the course and ranked
He's
up.
just built
Oh,
different.
I was not expecting this. I'm not sure what to do here. Just go over there and throw your leather boots into the lava.
All right, time to get my
Not a
iron
parkour
boots.
pro.
Yes,
I'm a
sir. One ranked up. A noob by the name of Evbo.
Oh,
Yes, sir. I'll keep an eye on him.
And that was it. That was the last time I would ever wear leather boots again for the rest of my life. From the looks of it, I only have one more lava jump to go. But this time, there were dispensers.
I mean, I'm pretty good at
I
parkour.
backed up and jumped over the lava, and I was equipped
Oh my
with
God,
iron
he's
boots.
an-
I was
he's- oh my God,
officially a
parkour pro.
parkour pro. After I went through, I saw one more jump that led to some barrels. What is this for?
It's for food. You only
I'm
have
good
to
at
pay one jump
parkour.
for 2 steak here.
Only a 1-block jump for...
You know, I would be good at. I would be at the top of parkour
That's
civilization.
amazing. I opened the barrel to see something
Ooh,
that I've never
BS.
seen
The
before.
fuck you mean?
Meat? In all of these. In my entire...
The fuck you mean? The fuck you mean?
I mean everything.
The fuck I mean what?
The fuck you mean, BS?
BS. That shit just BS.
It ain't. I'm not that bad at parkour. You're just a straight hater.
Yeah,
you're
you're not that bad. You're just really bad.
You're just a straight hater. You're always on your hater. They say Canadians are supposed to be nice, but you ain't nice.
I already told you that shit's not true.
Every non-Canadian we meet, that's the first thing we tell them. Usually.
Yeah, they told me. They told me
usually.
you were supposed to be nice, but you're not nice.
I'm not
Have
supposed to
you
be
met
nice.
our father?
No,
Oh,
I
that's
haven't.
crazy.
I'm not. I don't wanna.
You do not want to meet our father.
Among Us.
You don't want to meet our father, and you don't want to get my mom back.
Now, why the fuck did you stream at 6 a.m. my time last night playing Doors?
Did I?
6 a.m. my time. Yes.
I don't remember streaming at 1 a.m.
Maybe the other night.
It says yesterday. Anyways,
Oh.
Anyways.
Yes.
you're just a
You know
hater.
what? That was really fun.
Dang.
In fact, Noob Guy is so loyal. He joined.
Whoop whoop. Anyways, I just wanted to say you were a hater. He's such a hater.
Living on the noob level, I've never seen a piece of cooked beef. And now, as a parkour pro, I could fully replenish my hunger bar.
Ooh, wait
That
a
meant
second.
I could sprint now.
Oh my god,
Man,
sprinting.
this is
Yippee.
crazy.
Congratulations on becoming a parkour pro. You can
Oh,
now head
fuck
up those
you,
steps
fuck
and
you.
begin your life in parkour pro civilization.
Wife.
Those were the exact words I wanted to
Oh,
hear.
life.
This is it. When I walk up these steps, I will be at the top level of parkour civilization. When I walked into the temple, I immediately saw
So
massive
wait. Is there only 2 levels of parkour civilization?
statues. These statues looked like they were showing the parkour noobs and the parkour pros.
You
They even
mean?
had their boots on. This place is insane.
These
I've never
boots
seen
were made
anything
for
like this.
walking.
I mean, look at these
And that's just
statues.
what they do.
What the gold?
One of
boots?
these days, these
Who
boots are
wears gold
gonna
boots?
walk all
This
over
doesn't
you.
make any sense. What?
This gold boots. This doesn't make any sense. Shut the fuck, sorry.
Is this?
Oh my
Am
god,
I
Diamond.
not at the top of parkour
Bitch,
civilization?
did you think you were at the top? Like, this man's.
Hey, parkour delivery.
Let's go, my parkour delivery is here. Now that I'm a parkour pro, I can get parkour delivered to my house.
Parkour delivered to my
You
house.
order parkour construction to this house?
What?
Yes, sir, that's me. I ordered the 6-block tall slime jump to my bedroom.
Sounds good. Where do you want it built?
The fuck does
Let's
that even...
see. I think this would be a good place for it. You think you can build it right there?
Oh, sure. I can make that happen.
To think just a few days ago I was a parkour noob and now I'm getting custom parkour jumps installed in my house is crazy.
Custom
look
parkour
good?
jump.
Yep, I think it's perfect. Hey, thanks man for parkouring all the way out here.
Sure. You got my payment?
Oh, yeah, for sure. It was 4 1-blocks in a row, right? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Thank you very much.
And my tip?
Your tip?
Really? Don't tell me you thought you weren't gonna tip me.
If you're a parkour pro, it's always expected that you tip when you buy something. Oh, I hope I make
fucking
this. Oh,
tip.
that was close.
Oh, wow. A 360? Yeah, you're good, man. Thanks.
And like most things,
What the fuck? This is
in
so
parkour
weird.
Civilization, the way you tip is with more parkour. Luckily, I survived that payment for the jump installed in my house. If I missed any one of those jumps, I would have fallen back down to the parkour noob level and my journey to become a pro would have been for nothing.
Oh.
But I won't say it wasn't worth it because now I can practice slime jumps anytime I want inside of my house. And this is how my new life is as a pro in parkour civilization.
So,
Nope.
so what I'm getting is that life as the pro is not much better. Like, yeah, you get more hunger. You can run now. That's good. But, like, you're still stuck in the same loop.
Parkour noob at the bottom level knows what life is like up here, except I was the only one to rank up and become
Life
a part of
could
parkour
be a
society.
dream.
To rank up to a parkour pro, I had to be the first noob in history to beat an impossible parkour.
Okay,
course. When
now,
I got to the
okay,
top, I got my
okay,
iron boots and I was
okay,
officially a
James.
pro.
Okay. Now, what was the reason? Now, what was the reason? I'm not even playing. I'm not even playing. You can't see.
Pro. I thought I had made
Well,
it.
I don't
thought I
need
was
to.
at the top of parkour civilization, but that's when I realized I
thought it was on
truly
the
knew
top,
nothing
man. Shut
about
the
the
fuck
world
up.
I was living in.
Thought it
My
would be
journey
funny.
to
Fair
getting to the
enough.
top of parkour civilization wasn't even close to being done. Now I was about to discover what life was like on the second layer
Oh,
of parkour
two
civilization.
block
At the
jumps.
parkour pro level, everywhere you look is a 2-block jump.
I mean,
When was
2
a
blocks
parkour
jumps
noob,
are
I
not
thought
that
2-block
hard.
Jumps were extremely hard, but now that I could sprint, I realized they were almost like 1-block jumps. Something about the pro level felt different. Maybe it was was the fact that when I was a noob, I would see dirt in the sky, but now there's nothing above me. And that's when I looked back at the parkour temple. There was still a world above me, and now it was way higher up. But there was something else that was different. I was staring down.
So is he gonna like
Down at the house I used to live in. When I was down on the noob level, I would look up and all I would see is dirt. But somehow on the pro level, I could look down, and I could only assume
he
that
can
the
look
same
down
goes
at
for the layer
people.
above me.
Interesting,
Now that I was
interesting.
adjusted to my surroundings, it was time to go searching for a place to buy a house. That was assuming that life still worked like that up here. When I took a look around, all I saw were the same identical buildings.
There's
Maybe
not
this time I
houses.
wouldn't be getting a mansion. But that's when I found a building that looked different, and it definitely didn't look like a house. When I walked inside the building, sure enough, it was a shop to buy a new house.
Hey, aren't you the noob who ranked up?
That would be me.
Oh yeah, I thought it was you. I'm selling houses today. Choose one you want to buy.
Let's
Today.
go. It's time to buy my first house as a parkour pro. Let's see what these prices are. I can get one house for a 2-block jump. Oh, that's super cheap. All right, what is this one over here? I can get one house for a 2.5-block jump. Okay,
Is there
that's
any-
a little more expensive. And this last one is one house for a 3-block. Wait, why are these all the same? All of these options are for the same house.
Oops,
Yeah.
busted. I was trying to get a little more profit.
Why would anyone fall for that? Since there was only one house to buy, I obviously went with the cheapest option.
Yeah,
and
of
bought my
course.
first house with a 2-block jump.
Congrats on buying your first house as a parkour pro. Let me take you to it.
Let's go. Since all the
These
houses were
boots were
identical,
made
it was
for
no
walking.
surprise that I got one that looked like
That's
this.
just
You're all
what
set to
you
move
do.
in. Feel free to call the
One
parkour
of
delivery
these days,
service if
these
you want your
boots are
jumps changed.
gonna walk
Parkour
all
delivery
over
service?
you.
Let's go. Being a parkour pro is awesome. The living room in my house had 2 1-block jumps, and the entire house itself was 3 stories tall. Looks like 3 jumps to get to my bed on the
Oh,
top
interesting.
floor.
Hey, it's your neighbor. Can I come in?
Oh,
No.
Sure.
Thanks.
The fuck you
You're
can.
that FBO guy, right? You're the noob who
who's this
beat
bitch?
the course and ranked up?
Yeah, that's
I don't
me.
know who this
I'm the
bitch is.
first one to do it, I guess.
I can't believe you're my neighbor. That's crazy. Well, you probably have questions about life up here, right? Anything you want to know?
Yeah, one actually. What happens when we fall? What is the punishment for missing a jump at the pro level?
You go down a level. If you miss a jump, you'll be a
Oh.
noob, and you'll have to beat the course again.
Okay, so I can never fall. Noted. So
I can
who
never
are
fall.
the people above us then? What's above a pro?
It's probably best I just show
Pro
you.
plus?
Here, come
Pro plus? I
with
don't know.
me.
My neighbor started telling me everything there was to know about parkour civilization. He
Diamond.
brought me back to the parkour temple where all the statues were. He explained how parkour civilization starts at the noob level, and at level 2 you
These
become a
boots were
parkour
made
pro.
for
Then there were
walking.
the parkour masters. If you were
Oh,
lucky
master.
enough to rank up, you get gold boots
master.
and you become a master. My neighbor said that parkour masters never come down to the pro level, but if they do ever come down, it's a parkour pro's nightmare. He said the parkour
Oh.
masters are ruthless. And then he walked over to the largest statue, the one with the diamond boots. He said that this was the parkour champion. He said that most people down here
You
don't
see,
even believe that the champion
I'm
is
a-
real,
I'm a
but
po-
the
I'm a-
stories say
I'm
there
a-
can only
I
be
am
one
a
parkour
parkour
champion. Whoever that
champion.
was lives at the top
I'm
of
the biggest
parkour
parkour
civilization, which means if I was gonna make it to the top, I would have to become a parkour
parkour.
champion. My first day as a parkour pro was strange. For
Parkour.
once, no one was at my door making me parkour for food. But then the question
Man.
was, how do I get food now? Or what do I even
How does
do?
he get
I
food
saw that
now,
there was
though?
another pro going somewhere, so I decided to follow him. Soon
See,
after, I
that's
saw
not
another
real.
pro going in the same direction, which meant
Not
they
real.
were probably heading to something important. After
These
jumping
boots
for a
were
few
made
minutes,
for
I saw
walking.
what they were heading to.
And
They were
that's-
all
what the
heading
fuck
to
is
this
this?
massive structure in the distance. When
What
I
is
got
that?
closer, I saw that there was a bunch of parkour pros lined up for something. Whatever this
Food?
place was, these parkour pros were willing to do 2-block vertical jumps to get here. Fortunately, I didn't fail any of these jumps and I made it into the line. I must have woken up late to
Oh.
whatever this was because
That's
I was the last one
diagonal.
to show
Okay.
up. At this point, I didn't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing, but that's when I saw what everyone was waiting in line for. There was a dispenser at the end of the structure. The pro in
Food?
front of me picked up 2 items, but the only thing I saw them holding was a piece of paper. What could be so valuable about that piece of paper
Food?
that people would wait in line this long for? When it was my turn, I clicked the button, and I got a piece of steak. So this is how the parkour pros get food. Then I received the piece of paper. The paper said farm work equals 15 minutes. And this is when I realized how life was different on the pro level. of
Farm
parkour
work? What the fuck does that mean? Is it slave? No, I can't. I don't.
civilization. Instead of parkouring for food like the noobs do, the pros parkour for work. Just like the guy who sold me my house, the guards in parkour
Interesting.
prison, or even the pro.
Okay. Okay. Sorry.
That fed me every day. They were all just completing their daily.
I mean, this doesn't seem like... Those are all... Like, what can I say? This is not... Like, man...
daily task
Whoa,
that they got
whoa.
from this piece of paper. And now for my first daily task, I was assigned to work on the farm. Before this, I had never seen an animal in
I can't say
Parkour
it.
Civilization, but this is the place they were all kept. This
Got you
place was
speechless.
responsible for feeding all of the parkour pros and all of the parkour noobs. And it should be no surprise that in Parkour Civilization, even the animals had to do a parkour course.
What?
My daily task meant that I had to watch all of the animals that did the parkour course. Oh man, this job is terrible. Now I'm just gonna have to watch a cow fall off and die.
Oh.
Oh my god.
What
this
the
guy was
hell?
cooking. How did he even do that? The parkour pros only eat the meat from the animals that complete
Okay.
the parkour course. They say it enhances your parkour abilities. As for the
I'm not sure it does. I mean, to each their own.
other animals that don't make the course, well, that's where the meat comes from on the noob level. And
There goes the
some noob's
chicken.
gonna have to eat that. Wow, I cannot say I missed that. Parkour
Bro is
pros do
cracked.
their daily
Yeah,
tasks
yeah.
for a reason. Once you've completed the task that you got on your piece of paper, you take it to the training grounds.
Training
This place
ground?
is basically
What?
the only reason parkour pros are incentivized to work. This is because this is the only place in Parkour Civilization where you can practice parkour without worrying about falling to the lower level. The entrance to the training
Oh,
grounds is
interesting,
blocked by a
interesting,
barrier, and the only way in
interesting.
is to throw
Wait,
in
wait. That's actually really smart. Like to have a
your
oh.
slip of paper once you've completed the work. The daily task I completed gave me 15 minutes of practice time. That meant for the next 15 minutes I could practice
So you do parkour to get 15 minutes to practice parkour.
parkour
Okay.
jump I could possibly think of. Here, you have the ability to build any parkour jump you
Oh,
want.
you can
but with this
build.
being my first day as a parkour pro, I didn't even know what I
Interesting.
needed to practice. So I just decided to do the jumps that people left here. It seemed like a lot of the pros were practicing fence jumps, which are
This
jumps
guy
I
is
had
literally
little
bad.
to no experience on. But what scared me the most is what I saw over here. Someone was practicing not one, but multiple 3-block vertical jumps.
I mean-
it almost seemed
I
impossible to
mean,
do even one. But if someone
you
was
just gotta have
practicing these
some-
jumps, that could only mean one thing: that the way up to become a parkour master would be nearly impossible. If I was gonna
I
have
mean, you just gotta have enough
any
speed.
shot at ranking up to become a master, I
You
was
can
gonna
make
have to
it.
spend much more time in here
Evbo.
practicing. Another beautiful day, and I don't have to wake up to either raw chicken or raw beef. Even though I've only been
Yippee.
here for a few days, I
See,
feel like I haven't.
It's
really
okay. Is that how it is to look out the windows in LA? Oh, beautiful day. Look at this concrete wall.
enjoyed myself yet. I mean, for once in my life, I don't even have to go outside to parkour for food. I don't even have to grab my piece of steak. I'll still have full hunger for days. And now, instead of being bullied by all the parkour pros like I was down at the noob level,
I
just
can
do
bully
anything I
them.
want, and no one's here to punish me.
Hey, you
Oh.
want to come with me to get our daily jobs? I don't want to be late.
Yeah, I don't think
I
I'm
don't
gonna do
wanna
my
be
daily task. I
late.
think I'm just gonna chill, but
I don't wanna be late. That implies that if you're late, something bad happens, and you have to do them. S to the L to no. I got
honestly.
stuff.
What? What do you mean you're gonna chill? You're not gonna get your daily tasks? Are you sure about that?
What? I mean, no one says we have to, so what's the problem?
I don't know. I just have never seen anyone not do their daily task.
Wow, maybe I'm teaching the parkour pros that they don't have to parkour all the time. But later that day, I realized I made a huge mistake.
Uh-oh.
What in the world is that sound? Bro, come on, I was just trying to sleep. Who keeps making that horn noise?
Dude, hurry! You gotta get out here now. Follow
keeps
me.
making
Make
that
sure
racket?
You don't miss a jump.
Whoa, what's going on? Be late for what? Wait, where are you going? I started parkouring in the direction that
What?
my neighbor was going.
What?
And that's when I saw a bunch of parkour pros lined up, standing completely still. I had no
Uh-oh, a parkour master is coming.
clue what was going on, but I
And he's
followed
gonna
my
be like, who didn't do their work? And he's gonna be like, oh, it ain't me.
neighbor, and soon I got in line with all of the other parkour pros. No one was saying anything. Hey, can anyone tell me what's going on?
Shut the fuck up.
Don't say anything and look straight ahead.
Why? Can't someone just explain what's happening? But that's when it happened. Not too far ahead, someone dropped down from
Uh-oh.
the sky. It was a parkour
Look straight
master.
ahead.
One of you was supposed to design a new course, but someone didn't do their task. Who was it?
Oh, it's alright. Oh, it's alright.
No, I'm done for. Why does this have to be me? I watched as the parkour master interrogated each and every one of the parkour pros, knowing that sooner or later he was gonna show up where I was.
You. What was your task?
My task? I was selling houses to noobs on the bottom level.
Someone already did that task. Prepare for a parkour battle.
Uh-oh.
A parkour
I
battle?
watched a similar Minecraft
The
movie.
parkour battle
Never
starts
watched.
Now.
This is just
This is
great.
like the villager civilizations. Ah, I've never watched this, so I don't know anything
My
about it.
first parkour battle have to be against a parkour master?
For my first attack, I'm attacking you with a 3-block.
I'm attacking you with a 3-block jump. So, sorry.
Okay, a 3-block jump? That's doable.
Attacking
I think I
you.
could survive this round. In parkour civilization, it should be no surprise that people fight each other with more parkour. If someone attacks you with a jump and you don't make it, you pay the price. Oh, this isn't good. I'm already down 4
You take
hearts.
damage?
I gave you an easy one, but I guess this is going to be over faster than I thought. Get ready
this
for my
guy.
next attack.
Shut the
worst part
fuck
about
up.
parkour battles is you can't even attack your opponent until you defend one of their attacks. And by the looks of this next jump, I probably won't be attacking the parkour master at all.
Your turn. 4 blocks by 3 blocks, diagonal jump.
All right, here goes nothing.
Diagonal.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh man, this is so far. How did he do this first try? I was hoping I would get lucky, but luck wasn't on my side. The second attack hit me, and I was
He's
down
so
to 2
dead.
hearts.
This is too fun for me. One more attack, and you'll be gone forever.
He's
The
so
parkour
dead.
master was right. If I failed to defend one more attack, it's game over for me. All I could hope for now is that the parkour master fails this last jump. That way, I could actually have a chance to
Oh.
attack. No way
Wait,
he
wait.
makes this first try. Oh god.
I mean, he's practiced this,
This is
but
it for you, parkour pro. A 3-block vertical jump to decide your fate.
This was it. My entire journey in parkour civilization came down to this one jump, and it was a
He's so
3-block
dead.
vertical jump.
He's
I
so
thought
dead.
when I ranked up to become a parkour pro, my days of parkouring to survive were over. But I soon realized I knew nothing about parkour society. Even as a pro, I
Society.
wasn't even close
We live
to
in a
being on top of
society.
Parkour civilization. The parkour pros were the workers of society. Every day we would get a new daily job to complete.
So if they're the workers, then what is the layer between?
I found out the hard way what happens
Okay,
if
I
you
gotta
skip your
shut
job, because the one day I didn't get my daily task, a parkour master came down and challenged me to a parkour battle. And now I have to do the hardest jump I've ever done in my
He's so
life
dead.
if I want to live. This was it. All my work to
Well,
rank
he's
up to
probably
become
not that,
Parkour
but
pro was gonna be
it would
for
be
nothing
funny.
if I didn't make this jump. But at least I was gonna die trying. I took a deep
Die
breath and I
trying.
jumped. What?
Oh my
Is-
god, he
is
did
this
it.
real? I did it. I made a 3-block vertical jump.
Crazy.
You just bought yourself 5 more minutes of time, but we both know your fate. Get ready to attack me.
The parkour
Oh.
master was right. All I did was buy myself a little time. How was I going to be able to do a jump that the parkour master couldn't do? And if I make it too easy, the parkour master will just get another chance to attack me. I got lucky last time, but I don't think I'd survive
A
another attack
1-block
from the
jump.
parkour master. For my first attack, I built a 1-block jump and I did a 360.
Oh.
Maybe, just maybe, there was a chance this
A
would work.
360,
Wow,
a
a
3.
360? I've never done that before, but if you did it, it can't be that
I hope he
hard.
fucking
No,
dies.
he's never done it before. I needed him to fail this jump.
What? How? Who even does 360s? What is this?
By some miracle, my attack against the parkour master was successful. I think I found his weakness. He couldn't do a 360.
360s.
This is my chance. I just had to make sure that I kept making my jumps. For my next attack, I built a 2-block jump. I've never even made this jump before, but my entire life depended on it. I jumped, and I successfully
Oh.
made a 2-block jump
Oh,
with a 360.
and he looks at him,
This-
and he looks at him like, "Oh, what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it?"
Is ridiculous. How are you doing these jumps?
I watched as the
He's just
parkour
built
master
different.
tried to defend against my attack, but once again, the 360 was too
Uh-oh.
difficult for him.
This can't be possible. How are you beating me?
Now, both the parkour master and I were at 2 hearts. The next person to land an attack will win the
Uh-oh.
parkour battle. Alright, you ready for a 3-block jump with a
Oh
360?
no, he's
No,
so dead.
stop. I yield. You win the parkour battle.
What? Are you
What?
serious? No way. I actually won the parkour
Fish?
battle? Somehow.
Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm just looking. I'm just looking. Dos. Okay. Interesting. Anyways, back to
I
this.
beat a parkour master.
Because you beat me, I have something that can help
Yippee!
you rank up to become a parkour master.
I could
Yippee!
become a parkour master? The master said that the course to becoming a parkour master would be impossible, but he had something that could help me along the way. He
Oh,
pulled
a
out an
totem of
item and threw it on the
undying.
ground. I went to pick
Interesting.
it up, and I figured out that it was a totem of undying. He said somewhere in the course there is a jump that I won't survive, and I'll know it when I see it.
Shit,
He told me
sorry.
to go attempt the course to rank up and find this jump. He said to find any information about the secret to completing that jump, because if I can figure out how to make the jump, I could rank up to become a parkour master. This was insane. Earlier today, I didn't even know parkour battles existed, and somehow I won my first battle, not just against anyone, but a parkour master. And now I actually
So
have a
like,
reason to
okay, the parkour master didn't die because he's like, you
go
bitch,
back
what
to
the fuck?
parkour temple and try to do the course to become
Fuck
a
you.
parkour master. I didn't like thinking about the fact that that wasn't the course to rank up. That was just the path to get up to the temple. But I wasn't going to make the journey up the temple just yet. Not only did I need food to get my health back, but I needed to do my daily task. I barely escaped with my life after missing one day of work, so I wasn't going to do that again.
Wait, he
And
has to
today,
go.
My task was feed noobs. I realized after all this time of being
How's
a
he gonna
parkour
get
pro,
down?
I've never made my way back down to the noob level yet. I wonder if anything's changed down there since I ranked up. If you're a pro in Parkour Civilization and you fall, you'll lose your rank and become a noob again. But
How do you
can
get
still go
down?
down to the lower level.
Oh,
There's
okay.
just a different way. This is the first time I'd been back to this part of the parkour temple since I ranked up. And now that I was a pro, I had access to a different doorway that I've never seen before. This new path led to a giant staircase that would take me back down to the noob level. If I missed one of these jumps, I would for sure die, but fortunately, one block jumps are too easy for me now that I'm a parkour pro. When I got to the bottom, I collected everything I needed in order for me to complete my daily task. It's
Break
crazy
down,
to
det är
think
som
that
jag
I'm
fick
still the
loose.
only one to have ever completed this course, but the barrier I used still should be there, so maybe someone else will. This is so strange.
Interesting.
I once lived in this neighborhood. That was once
Shut
my
the fuck
mansion.
up, that was
and
like
now
5
as a
minutes ago.
parkour pro, I can see what it really looks like from down here. When I lived here, I was the only one that lived in my neighborhood, or at least the only one left. So does anyone live here anymore? Hello? Anyone home? Okay, I guess not. Maybe someone bought my mansion? I don't know. Hello? Anyone here?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Oh, no way.
Oh,
Someone
I'm
actually
coming.
does live here. All right, time to set
Might
up the
have
jumps. Let's see. One block jump for raw
to do
chicken,
that
and
one
then the
event
one
I
block
did,
vertical.
lol. The one with the. You did not. Wait. Now? No, he's playing Stardew Valley. I can knock. Not right now. Oh, dang. That would be funny. Nah, I'm gonna have to watch that.
Vertical jump for raw beef. And
I mean, but like when he gets 50 people in the Discord. Oh, interesting. I mean, me personally, AJ's, I might do it, but the thing is, I don't really have anyone I could get to throw the eggs at me and shit. And I would not do it in my room. I would have to do it outside, and then I would have to figure out a way to do it outside. And I would have to like get a camera or something so I could stream it out. It's a whole ordeal that I don't feel like figuring out, honestly. Because I'm not doing it in my room.
can't believe I'm actually doing this.
But
job now.
it would be so funny.
All right, mandatory parkour check.
Oh, great. It's you.
You're a parkour noob now? Weren't you just at my house? Yeah, you delivered my parkour to me. So what happened?
What do you think happened?
Get a friend to
Yes,
do it.
You just
Ooh. I mean, I have Chris, I have Alex, maybe. The other Alex, maybe. Kobe, I don't know. Matthew. Serena. I have a couple, but I don't know. Maybe, but it's still a dilemma of how the fuck. Because I don't have a camera, you know. They probably would. But it's so cold outside. It's cold.
just paid me a huge tip, and I was so happy. And then I fell out the front door.
Hey, man, well, you know, I ranked up, so you could too. All right, so now you have to choose your
You
jump.
think I don't know what to do already? Just let me jump.
Wait, can you stream off your phone? I didn't know you could stream off your phone. Oh, is the quality even good? Oh, there it goes.
food in peace.
Hey, I feel like I remember being in a situation that was just like this. You really think I could rank up to be a parkour pro?
Not a chance. You're a parkour noob.
I mean, I might think about
and you
it.
think you're so good now. Just wait.
Maybe for like a Halloween stream. Though, not sure if I could get anyone to help me. Maybe I could get my parents, but I'm not sure they would understand it.
Till I rank up.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, there he goes.
Man, that sucks. Dang, now he has to spend another 50 years in parkour prison. Oh well. After only finding 2 noobs to feed, I went back to the other neighborhood where I found the old man. It just seemed so weird that he disappeared out of nowhere. I wanted to see if there was a chance that he came back. But when I got to the house, a parkour master walked out the front door. Luckily, I wasn't spotted. What was a parkour master doing all the way at the noob level? And why did he come from this house? When I thought the coast was clear, I made my way over. This couldn't be a coincidence.
See, when I fought the clothes.
This is the only house I've seen with a secret room, and now a parkour master shows up here? Does the master even know about the secret room? I went to go inside, but something was wrong.
It's blocked!
There was no secret doorway.
Yeah,
it was
DM me
gone.
a week before you do
sure
it,
this was
lol.
the right house.
I'll think about
that
it.
Parkour master must have came here to block up the entrance. I sat there thinking about why the parkour master would do that, but nothing made sense to me. But that didn't matter to me right now. Now that I finished my daily task, it was time to try the course to rank up to become a parkour master and find this impossible...
It is content, that's true. But I'm not sure I have anyone who would... Nick, I'm not sure I have anyone who would pay.
Jump. I got back up to the pro level.
I mean, you probably
daily task
would.
paper, and got ready to climb the parkour
You would,
temple.
but...
Now I had one thing to worry about, and that was...
I could have one spray with the hose. Get sprayed with the hose. Oh, it would be so cold though, because it's so cold.
Taking this initial course to get into the temple. I wasn't worried about falling. I was worried about wasting my totem of undying. The parkour master said that I would not survive the impossible jump. So if
Depending
I got
on
to
how
that
much you
jump
make it.
with no totem of undying, then this entire journey would be for nothing. I scaled my way up the side of the parkour.
He's so good at
temple
parkour
until I
now.
got to the very top. Most of the jumps were 2-block vertical jumps, but towards the end, I had to make this 3-block jump. Now, I couldn't afford to make any mistakes. That's when I made the last jump, and I was inside the parkour temple. What's...
Maybe you should grow more.
Crazy?
What's Joe doing? Maybe you should grow more people in it as well. What does that mean? Oh, like... Babes, I don't know how many of my people have joined. Not that many, I don't think.
Is that none of those jumps were a part of the real course to rank up. This was the real course. Already at first glance, I was
that's
seeing
true,
blocks
that's true.
I've never seen used in parkour before, but I was expecting that. There's a reason why almost no pros even attempt.
Yeah, I'll think about it. You know, have you ever done apple bobbing and then had to have your face down in flour and look for a candy? I've done that. It's a whole ordeal.
This course, and that's because it's so dangerous. Fence jumps,
Well,
trapdoor jumps.
it's fun,
ladder
but
jumps,
oh my god,
the
it's so
jumps just
annoying.
keep
You
getting
can't
harder and
see.
harder the more
You
I
have
went
like
up,
flour
but I
in your
wasn't here
eyes.
to rank up. All I was here to do was find the impossible jump that the parkour master told me about. If I find this jump and study it like he told me to, maybe I have an actual chance of becoming a parkour master. I climbed to the top of the ladder, and now I was really at the start of the course. Any fall from this height would result in death. And of course, I have to do fence jumps as
That's
the very
so
first
sad.
section.
He's gonna die.
I held out my
Oh
totem of
no.
undying, and I climbed
Oh
down the course to
no,
begin.
that's so
Fence jumps
sad.
were my worst nightmare, but so far I've made 3 in a row. But I soon realized that that's all I needed to do, because I think I found the impossible
I think,
jump.
yeah, that does look impossible.
What is this jump? Is this a 4-block vertical fence jump? There's no way this is the right way, right? But there was nowhere else to go. This was clearly the right path, but this jump was... it had to be impossible.
I
Well,
think
the
it
master
is.
gave me a totem for a reason. I attempted the jump, but got nowhere close to even making
Interesting.
it. That was it. That was my one chance to use the totem of undying, and I'm just hoping that that was the jump he was talking about. Now, I had to study the jump, and I knew just the way to do that. Fortunately, it was my neighbor who was working as the parkour delivery service today. Hey, I need a jump built in my house. Follow me. I need to show you what it looks like. Alright, so for the jump I need built, it's kind of a little ways away.
Aw, man. Is the parkour jump all the way up there?
Yeah, it's fine.
Could you not
I'll
just
tip you
explain
good.
it?
Just follow me. I brought my neighbor all the way up into the parkour temple and showed him the jump I wanted him to build. Since the jump was complicated, he placed down a block that copies every block on this jump. And after paying for his
What do you
services, I
mean?
now have this impossible parkour jump inside my own house. Now I can study this jump every single day. It turns out the jump was a 3-block vertical jump, but with the fences, it turns into a 4-block. It was actually impossible. So what was I missing here? I couldn't just practice this jump because parkour civilization laws state all jumps inside your home must have a risk of dying. So practicing wasn't gonna be my best option. This doesn't make any sense. I'll think about it tomorrow, I guess. I was gonna leave it, but that's when I slipped. No! For my entire life, I've been parkouring to survive. That's how any of us survive
No,
parkour
he
civilization.
fucking
If you
no.
don't make the jumps, you pay the price.
Uh-oh.
But no matter how many people I've seen fall, that never stopped me from believing that I could parkour all the way to the top of society. I was the first noob to ever rank up to become a parkour pro. I beat a parkour master in my first parkour battle.
And then he
I
fucking
even
died.
found the impossible jump that the parkour master told me to look for.
And then he
The worst
died.
part is I was so close. I actually thought I could be a champion one day, but one jump can change everything. No! I thought I was dead until I wasn't. What? How am I alive? My journey in parkour civilization should have ended. I was supposed to die there, but a barrier block caught my fall.
Crazy.
This barrier block had to have been placed by someone, right? Unless it wasn't. The guy who came to deliver parkour used a device that copied every single block from the impossible jump. That had to be it. The barrier
Interesting.
was from the impossible jump. This is what the parkour master wanted me to find. It was the way to get past the impossible jump. And now that I know about it, I can actually rank up to become a parkour master. This means I was gonna
What's with
have
the
to
sound
do it.
effects?
I couldn't
Sorry.
believe it. Just a few minutes ago, I was about to fall down back to the noob level and become a parkour noob forever. And now I'm preparing
Nice.
to rank up again to become a parkour master. All right, let's see
Crazy.
what my daily task is today.
You know, I
Parkour
was
course
crazy
building.
once.
Okay, definitely cannot
They
skip that.
locked
The
me
last
in a
time
room.
I tried skipping my daily task, I was assigned parkour course building, and that resulted in a parkour master challenging me to a parkour battle where I barely survived, so I'm not gonna do that again. So far, this was the first time I've done a daily task that was located in parkour prison, and the only way to get there is by jumping in the void. Ever since I escaped this prison,
Among
I've
Us.
never been back, and now I'm working here.
Don't you start.
Finally you're here.
Oh,
I thought you were
shit,
never
sorry.
gonna show up. The parkour masters want another glass course made, and make sure you don't make the jumps too easy. There's only 2
Sorry,
noobs
I was
left in
not.
parkour
I
prison,
was
so I'll
not
just grab
thinking.
one of them to do the course.
There's only 2 noobs left in parkour prison? I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. In parkour civilization, the
E.
parkour pros are responsible for building new parkour courses
I'm
for the parkour
tired.
masters. And since the pros would never want to try these courses on their own, the prisoners of parkour prison are used instead. No way, it's you again.
Oh, that's
You
why
think
they're
you're
used.
So good now. Just wait till I rank up.
Oh, shoot. I'm sorry, man, but you gotta be the one to do random parkour testing today.
Why can't you pick the old guy? He's like 100
The
years
old guy.
old.
Oh,
Look,
the
man,
old
I don't
guy.
make the rules. You just gotta do the course.
We know
This
who
is
he
too
is.
easy. I'm making it out of here.
No, no.
What the heck? He's fucking
gone for
dead.
real this time. All right, daily task completed. One step closer to becoming a parkour master.
May you save us all, F-Bo.
After a few more days of completing more daily tasks, I was getting closer to attempting the course to rank up to
Oh my
become
God,
a
Fiddle
master.
Night
I
Junior?
had been planning
That's
this out
crazy.
carefully. I wasn't just
Sorry,
gonna
I'm
go
just-
into the
I'm just
hardest
having fun.
parkour course of my life unprepared. I had saved 4 of my daily task papers to take to the parkour training grounds. As a parkour pro, each daily task you
Among
complete
Us.
gives you 15 minutes of practice time.
Okay.
Since I saved up, I have
Pickle
now
Night
1
Junior.
hour to practice as much parkour as I could.
I'm
This
gonna
will
write your
probably
name
be
down.
one of the last
In my
times I
bone
do
book.
parkour
This is
without
my bone
worrying
book.
about dying. Because once I step foot into the parkour temple to become a master, there would be no turning back. All of this preparation is relying on the fact that there actually is a secret path to get past the impossible jump. But I've come too far and I've
Pickle
been
Neck
through
Junior.
too much to give up.
That's
on.
what it
I have
says.
to believe there's a way to rank up. I tried practicing every jump that I remembered from the parkour temple. Most of the jumps I saw were either fences, trapdoors, or ladders. And I used my entire time in the training grounds practicing those jumps.
That's my
By
name.
the end of the
Cassidy.
hour, I felt like
Underscore.
I had unlocked parkour abilities I've never had before. I was speedrunning
Unlocked.
through fence jumps
What
and
is-
trapdoor jumps easily. 3-block jumps weren't even a
What is
challenge for me
his
by the end of my
deal?
training. And that's how I knew that it was time to head to the parkour temple and do the course to become a parkour master.
Yes, sir. He's heading to the parkour temple now. Don't worry,
Uh-oh.
sir. I have something planned. I can promise you he's not making it out alive.
Terrorize.
This was it. It was time to start the journey up the parkour temple. The last time I made this climb, I had a Totem of Undying for a second chance. But this time around, there would be no
Amber.
second chances. This was my last and only run. If I don't make every single one of these jumps in the parkour course, this would be the last view I ever have of Parkour Civilization. But that's how parkour
Among
life
Us.
is. You either rise or you fall. You can never stay in the same place. And I had decided that I was going to be the one to rise. I got to the top of the ladder, and it was time to start the parkour course. Any fall from this height would be the death of me. But the fence jumps weren't what I was worried about. It was this, the impossible jump.
Among
this
Us.
is when I find out if the secret path is real or not. I studied where the barrier block was in my house. If I
They
wanted
are
to
very
land on
sus.
the barrier, I would have to walk
Oh,
up
I
the
love
fence.
riding
If
with
I
this 'cause
jumped,
it's
I
like,
would miss
oh,
the
it's
block.
such a
And that's
nice one.
assuming it was even there. But there's only
Maybe I'm
one
crazy,
way to find
but-
out. I walked off the ledge, and I was alive. Was here. The secret path
Uh-oh.
was real. Now I knew
Uh-oh.
it was possible. It was
Run,
possible to
Raggy.
become a parkour
Sorry,
master.
sorry.
I looked around for where to go next, and I
Oh.
saw the outline of a barrier 3 blocks to my left. And I saw the staircase of barriers that would lead up back
Ooh.
onto the parkour course. I've never done invisible
called them
parkour
sus.
before, but
They
it's
are
the first
sus.
time for everything. I made the 3-block jump.
I'm
and I was
actually
on
gonna
the
write
secret
it. I'm
path.
gonna write
I
it.
didn't understand. Did someone make the secret path, or was the course designed like this from the beginning? Either way, however the
Sus.
secret path
Wait,
got there, it got me
wait,
back on the
wait.
course. And now I was gonna have to
Sus.
make every jump first try. Thankfully, I
Suspicious.
got past the fence section, but now I was on the trap doors. Trap doors were only a quarter of the size of a regular block.
Okay,
meaning-
mate. I know I'm just taking the piss right now. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm interested in what I'm watching, but I need to sit and do something with my hands or something. 'Cause I'm going crazy just watching.
If I missed the jump by even a little, it would be game over. This next jump was a 3-block diagonal jump. I didn't practice this jump, but I made
E.
it. I had made it past the trap doors, but
Okay,
now I
okay.
was on the regular doors. I had almost no experience with door jumps, but I knew I had to be careful. If I wasn't paying attention and I opened one of the doors the wrong way, I could get knocked off, and there would be no Totem of Undying to save me this time. The jumps kept getting harder and harder, and each jump I felt like I was barely hanging on the edge. But it didn't matter, as long as I was staying on the course. One by one, I kept making the jumps, and I was getting
He's
higher
making
and
the
higher
jumps,
off the ground.
guys.
The last door jump was a 3.5 block jump. It was far, but it wasn't going to be the jump that stopped me from ranking up. I didn't like thinking about the fact that this course had no room for error. When
You
I
see
ranked
what
up
I have
before,
here?
at least the course
An
had blocks
L.
to potentially break my fall, but here there was nothing that could save
L.
me. Luckily, I
That's
made
for
it past
you,
the
that's
door
for you.
section, and now I was on to
What
the
the
ladder
fuck was
section.
that?
Everything was
Sorry.
going smoothly until I found
Sorry.
something I've never seen before. Is this jump even possible? This is a 2-block vertical jump. I've never
That
seen
is
this jump
easy.
before, but I figured it had to be possible. I went for it, and I made it. And that's when I saw one of the hardest jumps I've ever seen. Oh no, this could be the end of me. Come on, please hang on. Oh, that was too close. I was inches away from slipping off the ladder, but by some
Inches?
miracle, I was still on
That's
the
what
course.
she says.
Now I was parkouring on
Sorry?
fully grown trees. I didn't even know trees still
Sorry, I
existed
gotta
in Parkour
pray for a
Civilization,
minute, like,
but
what am I
didn't have time
doing?
to focus on that right now. I was looking at the
Some
last
may
jumps,
say you
and I
need to find
realized I was
God, and I'll tell
almost
them
at
I
the
already
top.
have.
I was actually gonna do it. All right, where do I jump to now? What the?
Oh
what
my g-
is going on? What is?
Why is he
Wait,
just
wait, wait, no.
staring?
I was too late.
Why is he just
I
staring?
realized. I opened my eyes and I was still on the tree with 2 hearts left.
Oh,
What happened? Was that a part of the course?
That is impressive. I thought the TNT would do the trick, but you just want to stay alive.
What the? Who are you? What are you doing here? I'm so confused.
What the fuck is
going
this
on?
betrayal?
Oh, please don't tell me you thought you were gonna rank up. You were a noob. You don't belong up there. You could never be a parkour master. You belong at the bottom level. You were a noob. You were born to be one, and you'll always be one. And now I gotta finish the job.
Shut the
Prepare
fuck
for a
up.
parkour battle.
Oh god, a parkour battle is not what I need right now. I only
Not
have
a
2 hearts
parkour
left. That means if
battle.
I failed to defend any parkour attack,
Oh,
that would be the end of
no.
me. And to think I actually had a chance of ranking up.
Say goodbye to parkour civilization. The battle starts now. I attack you with a 2-block
Oh,
diagonal
no.
vertical jump.
Whoever this was severely underestimated me. I've beaten a master in a parkour battle, and I sure wasn't gonna get out to a jump like that.
There's no point in fighting back. Your fate is inevitable.
I didn't listen to the parkour pro. I knew that as long as I could parkour, I was
Smiley.
still in this. Now, I couldn't afford to play it safe.
Can
I
I-
needed
can
an
I draw a
attack
B?
that would finish him once and for all. And that meant doing a jump I've never done before. Come on, please make it. I did it.
No. What was that? What was that jump?
Well, that would be a 2-block downwards backwards jump. Wait, sorry, I messed up. It's actually a
Wait,
2-block
what happened?
four. Come on back, that would finish him once and for all. And that meant doing a jump I've never done before. Come on, please make it.
What the fuck
I
was
did
that?
it.
No. What was that? What was that jump?
Well, that would be a 2-block downwards backwards jump. Wait, sorry, I messed up. It's actually a 2-block downwards backwards diagonal jump. This was it. The pro lined up at the edge of the block and jumped backwards.
Come on, please. No.
I did it. I won the parkour battle. But against who? That was just a parkour pro. Why was another pro trying to attack me? And why did they not want me to rank up?
You know
what
what?
was all that stuff he was saying about how I was born to be at the bottom? There was too much to think about.
B.
But I had to set that aside because now I
B.
still had to
I made
worry
a B.
about surviving the
Beep, beep, beep,
parkour
beep.
course. And
Beep,
not
beep,
even just
beep,
the
beep, beep.
parkour jumps. Who knows if there are more
B.
traps waiting for me ahead? I took a look at the rest of the course. I could see the final stretch of jumps, and all I had to do now was
A slime block.
jump. Let's go. All the days I was using my custom
That was
slime block
nice.
jump to get to my bed were just practice for this moment. I
Hmm.
jumped and I made it.
What?
Now I was standing on one of
You
the
can do it.
final jumps of the
You
course,
can do it.
and I could
Is he
see
not-
the doorway up ahead.
Oh.
And now were the 3-block
Oh.
vertical jumps. But I've been practicing for
Spoilers.
this moment. I used my momentum to do all
Couldn't
5
be me,
jumps in a
couldn't
row.
be me.
In less than 10 jumps, I would be a parkour master.
In less
Now
than
I was at a
10?
tricky
Okay,
part.
shut up.
I've never even seen chain jumps before, but compared to surviving a surprise attack and parkour battle, it was nothing to me anymore. I made the final
Among
chain
Us.
jump, and I was 1 jump away from becoming a parkour master. This was it. This was what everything
You
was
can do it.
leading up to. The old man that helped me, the parkour master that gave me the totem, they all wanted me to make it to this
Interesting.
point, and I wasn't gonna let them down. I jumped, and I made it. I did it.
Yippee!
I actually did it. I
He's
turned
spelled
around
different.
and looked at how high I was
Joanna,
off the ground.
he
I had
is
beaten
correct.
The course that no pro
Joanna,
even
he is
attempts
correct.
to do. And now I'm about to rank up. Once I step through these doors, I will no longer be a
I'm
parkour
tired.
pro. I will be a parkour master.
Oh.
The door opened, revealing an entirely different room. All of the walls were made
Ooh,
up of
quartz.
What was society even gonna look like up here? I couldn't describe it, but everything was so perfect compared to the layers down below. I looked
Gorgeous.
over and I saw a lava parkour
The
jump with
Federation?
dispensers in
Wow.
the middle. Oh, I know what this is. This would hopefully be the last time I ever have to wear pro boots again. I took off
Bye-bye
my
boots.
and threw them in the lava. And now I just gotta make sure I don't fail this jump. I jumped through the dispensers and I was equipped with golden boots.
Oh my
I
god.
was now
Oh my
officially
god, he's
a
a master.
parkour master.
Oh my
The
god,
last time I
yay.
ranked up to become a pro, there were people
Yay.
working in the parkour temple, but now I don't see anyone here. I realized
I'm
how
tired.
different society was between the noob and pro levels. So how much different could this society be? Well, I guess there's only one way to find out. I walked up the stairs and I started to see the inside of the parkour temple. All right, I think I'm ready to see what society's like up here. I walked up the stairs into the parkour master society. Oh,
Master
my.
Society.
Becoming a master of parkour
shut the
civilization wasn't easy. I had to risk my life finding a way past an
What's
impossible
with this?
jump. I had to come up a parkour Oh my. This is what parkour
Oh.
civilization looks like as a master. Up here, only the
Interesting.
best of the best can survive all of the jumps. One missed jump and I would rank down back to a parkour pro, and all of my work to get up here would have been for nothing. And now it looks like I'm gonna be fighting for my life every jump. As a parkour noob, I only had to do 1-block jumps. When I became a pro, those 1-block jumps turned into 2-block jumps. And now as a parkour master, everywhere I look is a 3-block jump.
Oh my
Except now over
god.
here, there are parkour highways. It seemed like taking the highway was a little easier since the glass jumps were about
Highway
2.5
or-
blocks.
or
I
the-
was expecting life
my
to
way
be
or the
different up
highway,
here,
you know?
but I did not think it would look like this. I mean, were these even houses? These were more like skyscrapers. Wait, could I actually buy a skyscraper as a master? I looked up and way up high, I saw a parkour master easily making the jumps. And just when I thought he was gonna die from fall damage, he just caught himself with a water bucket and moved on. I've never heard of water bucket parkour being a thing, but that's when I remembered the parkour master that I battled
yeah,
came
that's
down
true,
the same
that's
way.
true.
So parkour masters can use water to never take fall damage? Alright, well it looks like I gotta
Ooh.
go find myself a water bucket. I made my way over to what looked like to be some sort of parkour staircase, and this definitely didn't look like an easy staircase to climb.
It
I
looks.
wouldn't do that if I were you.
Oh,
looks
no,
easy
my first
enough.
day as a parkour master and I'm already in trouble. I turned around but didn't see anybody until a parkour master dropped down out of nowhere.
It seems like you're new here. You should probably get off the staircase if you don't have your water bucket yet.
Okay, I'm not gonna fight back on this one, not trying to make enemies on my first day. The master explained that I shouldn't be going up high without a water bucket because one missed jump and I'll die from fall damage. And he
Yippee.
said masters never die from fall damage. Okay, so how do I get a water bucket then?
Do you even have a house yet?
No.
Alright, buddy. You should probably get a house first. Like that one over there. You need something on the ground level. Something where you don't have to go up high for.
Are you serious? These are actually houses? Okay,
Oh,
so how do I get a house?
interesting.
The master showed me the building where I could buy my parkour skyscraper.
You're new here. I'll help you out a little bit. I'm kind of rich, so just take this and hopefully that will help you buy your first house.
You're Rich? Wait, what does that mean? It was already clear that I knew
Interesting.
nothing about what life was like up here.
So
The
wait.
parkour master-
Are they not gonna use Parkour to pay? They're gonna
Drop
use
me
actual
5
blocks.
blocks. Why would he
Interesting.
drop me these? Wait, how much is a skyscraper gonna cost? I made my way over to the shop where I was gonna buy my first house as a parkour master.
I'm
I
curious.
walked inside and this store looked nothing like all of the other shops I bought houses from. Instead, there was just one giant hole in the middle. Okay, don't tell me I have to do this jump to buy a skyscraper. Is this even possible?
Okay, clearly you have no idea how this works. You have to build your jump, buddy.
Let's go. I could build my own jump to pay for my house? Now I understand why the parkour master gave me these blocks. Alright, what am I gonna build? Wait, how do I even know this is gonna be enough to buy the house? Can't you just tell me how much the house costs?
No, that's your job. Just warning you, if you don't pay enough, I'm not gonna sell you a house.
Okay, I have to guess the price. That's just great. Let's just hope this 3-block diagonal jump works. Nice. Alright, did I get the house?
Bro, you're kidding, right? You're trying to buy a skyscraper. Why would you think that would work? If I had a dirt house to sell, I wouldn't even give it to you for that.
Okay, that's not good. Now I just wasted 3 of the blocks I had. How am I possibly gonna make a jump hard enough to buy a skyscraper with 1 block? Okay, let's see. This is a 3-block
his
jump,
360
and then into a
bullshit.
2-block jump. Oh god, I have an idea and I don't like it. But if I'm gonna buy a parkour skyscraper, I think this is my only choice.
360,
This is such a bad
360,
idea. Why am I doing
360.
this? Whatever, I'm just gonna go for it. 1, 2. Oh, I cannot
Yippee.
believe I just made that.
I've never even seen a 360, but you just paid me with 2 in a row. This is incredible. Let me show you to your parkour skyscraper.
If there's one thing I know about life in parkour civilization, it's that a 360 can solve everything.
All right, here's your new house.
I have to be the first person in history to have bought a house on the noob level, the pro level, and the master level. I cannot wait to check this out. Wait, how do I even get up here?
Oh, yeah, usually when people buy this house, they water bucket from all the way up there to get inside.
I have to jump from all the way up there just to get up 1 block?
No, since you paid me a lot, I'll help you out.
The guy told me I could use this block instead of water bucketing, but he said as a parkour master, if you're caught using this, everyone will make fun of you. That means
Everyone
I'm gonna
will
have to
make
get a
fun of
water
you.
bucket before I become a social outcast up here. Alright, time to check out the biggest house I've ever bought in parkour civilization. The downside about being a
Oh.
parkour master is every jump in my
Oh.
life is now so much harder. The houses up here had so many more spaces to fall through. I even had to jump if I wanted to go on the couch. But that's what it means to be a master in parkour civilization. Parkour masters are never supposed to fall, no matter how hard the jump is. So, I guess I have to do all these glass jumps every time I want to get to the top floor of my house. When I climbed up the ladder, I
I mean,
was
that's
in
kinda
my very
harsh.
own garden. I didn't even know nature like this still existed in parkour civilization, but now I have it in my house. This entire
It
level
does
of
look pretty.
civilization was still so crazy to me. I couldn't even believe half of the things I was seeing. Never in my life would I have thought I would have to swim up a waterfall to get to the top floor of my house. I was so amazed by everything around me that I didn't even pay attention to the fact that I was at 2 hearts. If I missed one of these jumps and took fall damage, it might be the end of me. But I'm a master now, so I never miss jump. No! I missed 1 parkour jump and I
Dang.
took 1 heart of damage, leaving me with 1 heart left. I was so focused on buying a house that I didn't even realize I had no food or no regeneration. I was still suffering the consequences from the ambush at the parkour temple. Now
I was
that
still
had time
curious
to
what that
process
was
the
about.
situation, there was no way that person acted alone. Someone didn't want me to rank up, and whoever that is still out there. I didn't know. Maybe it was another parkour master, or maybe it was someone else. All I knew is that I was gonna have to figure out something quick if I wanted to survive. If I missed 1 more jump, my entire journey would be for nothing. So if I was gonna have any chance at surviving, I was gonna need to find a place to get food. I went down the parkour highway until I saw a massive building in the distance. I was just hoping that this was a place to get food because I had 4 hunger bars left, and I don't even want to think about what might happen if I lose the ability to sprint. I
Yeah,
walked
that's
into the
true.
building, and so far I didn't see anything that resembled food. All I saw were dispensers and hoppers on the wall. All of the dispensers had different types of parkour items listed above them. Maybe this was a place I could go and get more blocks to build more jumps. Or maybe not. Why don't
Drink
these
up,
machines
bitch,
even
it's
work? I'm
hydrate
not getting
time.
anything.
Hey, buddy, you're not seriously trying to rob the parkour bank, are you?
The parkour bank? I already knew parkour was how people paid each other in parkour civilization, but this was different. Someone walked up with a piece of paper and put it into the dispenser. In exchange, they got wood blocks for it. I realized the paper the guy put into the dispenser was something I was already familiar with. It must have been a daily task paper, which means not even being a parkour parkour master can get me out of work. On the other side of the bank, I saw a staircase that was definitely too
Not
hard
even
to
gonna
do
say
with one
anything.
heart left.
Hey man, I don't mean to assume anything, but the top floor is for people with money. You can come back when you're rich, though.
Oh.
How does every parkour master know that this is my first day here? Alright, well I found the bank, but that didn't help me at all. This situation
that's
was
the end
getting
of
worse
me.
as I kept going
And
on. I was
are you
now
dying?
down to 3.5 hunger bars. If I didn't get food within a few minutes, I would lose my sprint, and every 3-block jump that I've been doing would be impossible. Okay, I really hope this place sells food.
Yeah, this is the place for food. You just gotta build your jump.
Oh, this is it. I'm done for. I have no blocks left. I have no way of paying
What?
for
Don't
anything
die.
in parkour civilization. I'm gonna be the first parkour master in history to starve. How embarrassing is that? Wait a
How
minute.
embarrassing.
Unless parkour can be used for anything, and that includes bribing parkour pros. Could I bribe a parkour master for food? Would that work? I mean, maybe it could. What the? Where did that person just come from? Oh my god, she probably fell from all the way up there. Well, oh well, free blocks for me. Let's go, I'm saved. In my entire time in parkour civilization, I've never even seen ice jumps. But now wasn't the time to be scared of jumps. I needed the food. Alright, what does 2 3-block ice jumps get me?
Dude, you seriously paid that much?
Wait, what do you mean paid that much? Did I pay a lot? Ice jumps were apparently worth a lot in parkour civilization because I
that's-
got 64 golden carrots.
Please come back, bro. Anytime.
Let's
Please
go.
come
I'm gonna
back.
be the first parkour master in history to starve. Now I actually have
So
a
he
chance
has
to start
unlimited
living life as a
food.
parkour master.
Interesting.
I don't even know what to do now. Do I go to work? Or do I get a water bucket? Oh yeah, I'm definitely getting a water bucket. I took the parkour highway until I found a different
Water
building.
bucket.
Hopefully this would be the place where I could get a water bucket. Because it didn't really seem like I was a parkour master until I got one. I walked into the building and I saw a giant glass staircase with a small platform on top. And on the floor, it looked like there was some sort of target.
You're
That's
here
prob-
for a water bucket?
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Is this the
Wait,
place?
wait,
I
wait,
get-
wait. That's the guy that's been trying to kill us. That's the guy that's been trying to kill us. He's a bad guy.
What?
Bad guy.
You don't just get one, you pay for one with your life. Climb up to the top of the staircase and grab a water bucket. If you make it, you keep it.
Of course, I have to risk my life yet again. Getting a water bucket was the only thing different in parkour civilization. Usually, you pay for everything with parkour, but not this time. It didn't
Hot.
matter though. The fear of death never stopped me before.
Yes, sir. Somehow he ranked up. I don't
Oh.
know. It doesn't matter.
See,
Maybe
that's
he
what I
dies
said.
from the water
Bad
bucket,
guy.
But if he doesn't, we'll be there to stop him.
I somehow made it to the top of the glass staircase. I can confidently say that stairs are the worst thing about being a parkour master. But
I
right
can
now,
confidently
stairs are
say
the
that stairs are the worst thing about being a parkour man. What is this guy on about? I gotta stop being a hater. I'm such a hater. Oh. Anyways. That was interesting. Let me go yell at these people.
Useful.
Hello, are you winning?
Oh Jesus.
Yes.
I said her name. She summoned.
What? Okay. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Anyways, I'm still alive. I just don't die, Nick. It's bad for your health.
I meant that as I was going to bed.
Oh. How was I supposed to know?
That's our way of saying that we're
You
going
don't
to
know
bed.
me enough.
Yeah.
Bitch. Anyways,
What the fuck?
I'm gonna go back to watching Parkour Civilization.
Yep. I'm just calculating all of our followers together.
Up to me. Oh,
Okay, bye. This guy.
least of my worries. I opened the chest to see a bunch of water
Oh,
buckets.
water.
The only way I'm gonna be able to keep one of these is if I go for the water bucket
What
jump
if he
and make
dies?
it successful.
What if he
I
dies?
make it, I'll
That would
have
be
the
kinda
ability
funny.
to unlock an entirely new level of parkour. And if I don't, well, my entire journey's been for nothing. But that's
Yippee.
the way life is in parkour civilization. You jump to survive, and I happen to be pretty good at it. Why did I do this to myself? I should have never ranked up. Life as a parkour noob was so much easier. I gotta say, life as a parkour
he could
master's
just go back.
awesome. I mean, this is what it's like being at the top of parkour civilization.
No way. Did I seriously just catch another master doing a 1-block jump to get to his house?
No, I don't even know how this got here. Okay, now I have to start going to my house the real way, and that means taking a trip on the parkour staircase. Here in parkour civilization, masters should never be seen doing 1-block jumps. If you're caught, you will basically become a laughingstock in parkour city. I tried keeping the 1-block jump to my house for as long as possible because I was avoiding getting to my house the real way.
How the fuck
And
is he
that's
supposed to
because
get?
The real way to my house sucks. If I miss even one of these water bucket jumps, it would be game over for me. But everyone up here knows that the best parkour masters never take fall damage, and I was gonna be one of the best. Please don't let me die. Oh, thank you. All that just to get to my house.
Drama.
But this is the price I paid to become a parkour master. I defied death too many times to
my
count
God.
to rank up. And now, as a master in parkour civilization, the only way to survive is by doing the hardest possible jumps. These were jumps I could only dream of when I was a parkour noob. But now that I earned my water bucket, I have the ability to become the greatest master in parkour civilization.
This
My
is
first
such a
days on
weird
this level were
premise.
confusing, but now I feel like I'm starting to get the hang of it. As a parkour pro, I was required to do a daily task every single day. But now as a master, I can choose to do a task whenever I want. Instead of being paid in practice time, the masters get paid with blocks. As a master, if you want to pay for things, you have to build your own jumps. That means the more blocks you have, the more powerful you are as a master. And right now, I can't make many parkour jumps, so that's why I gotta work. Parkour delivery here.
Come in.
All right, let's hope I can do this job well. Hey there, you wanted some parkour built, right?
Yeah, that's right. I ordered my new chain couch. You can put it right over there.
Chain couch.
Say I've heard of a chain couch before, but I guess there's a first time for everything. All right, I think I built this right. Is this what you wanted?
Oh, yeah, this is a real couch. Maybe if you're as rich as me one day, you can afford one of these.
Sure.
That
well,
looks
I
so
hope you enjoy your new-
uncomfortable.
Oh, shoot, no, bro.
Oh,
Am I
there he
seriously
goes.
not gonna get a tip? Dude, that guy said he was rich too. I could have gotten some ice blocks or
tip.
something. The truth about being a parkour master is that people don't always get along. Not only do you have to survive every single jump, but you have to be ready to defend yourself with parkour.
Whoa, 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 buddy. What do you think you're doing? Everyone knows I'm the guy who sells houses. Go and take a different job.
Wait, what do you mean? My job today is to sell houses. You can't just skip one day? Come on, man. I need the money.
That's it. Parkour battle. You and me right now.
And by defend yourself, I mean being prepared for a random parkour battle at any point. For my first move, I attacked with a 3-block diagonal jump into a 3-block vertical diagonal jump. I thought it was a strong attack, but the parkour master clearly had no problem with it. Now it was his turn to attack, and I was in serious trouble. The parkour master built a 3-block chain jump.
Let's see
Chain
you try to
block, chain
defend
block.
against this attack, buddy.
Wait, I don't even
Uh-oh.
have chains to build with. I can't do this jump.
Then you have officially lost the parkour battle, and the selling house job is mine again.
And there it was. That was my first time losing a parkour battle. But that's just a part of the learning process for
I mean,
being
at
a
least he
parkour
didn't
master.
die.
But even though I've learned so much, there's one thing that I've yet to figure out, and that's how to get to the top of the parkour temple. If I make it up there, I could potentially be the parkour champion, but I didn't see a way up. Back when I was a parkour pro, I could see the path on the side of the wall to rank up, but now there's nothing here.
That's because you can't see it. It's said that only the parkour champion knows the way up.
Standing behind me was the master that I beat in my
Not
first
this
parkour
bitch.
battle. He was the one who gave me the Totem of Undying and helped me find the way past the impossible jump. Without his help, I would have never become a parkour master, and I wouldn't even be alive right now.
I knew giving you that Totem of Undying was a good choice. Now that you ranked up, you have the chance to save all of parkour civilization by
Yippee!
becoming the champion.
Save parkour
Yippee!
civilization? Wait, what are you talking about? Why do I need to be the one to become the parkour champion?
Brother.
You don't understand. We are at war. We thought all
Whoa.
hope was lost before you ranked up. You don't understand. People aren't supposed to rank up, but you did it anyways. You need to come
He
with
did
me
it.
now.
What is
Twice.
going on? There's a parkour war and somehow I'm supposed to be the champion? Oh, what am I getting myself into? I should have never ranked up. I was happy in my mansion. The master brought me into the parkour temple and I followed him until he showed me a secret room. When I walked inside, I saw a small scale version of a map of the entire parkour civilization.
That's a map.
The master said he had a mission for me. He told me to travel as far north as I could and find the highest parkour highway there is. He told me there's a building there that's extremely difficult to get into, but if I could get into it, I could get the truth about parkour civilization. He told me to go at night, and if I succeed, I might be
Okay, Marcus. he made what's his name? Evbo made the civilization and got memory lost, and they're trying to stop him from getting back. So because he's supposed to be the Grand Master, but he got overthrown, and they erased his memory, and that's why he had to stay at the bottom layer. And that's why they're so bitch please. So yeah.
Save everyone. It was
he's the born champion, and that's why he can do all the shit, and that's why he's just built different.
I woke up in the middle of the night. This was a stealth mission. If everything went according to plan, I would get in and get out and no one would see me. And obviously that's assuming the parkour master isn't leading me into a trap, but for whatever it's worth, I trust him. If he was trying to stop me from ranking up, he wouldn't have given me the Totem of Undying. That means I can only assume if he wanted me dead, I would have been dead already. But at this point, I wasn't doing it for the parkour master. I was doing it for me. If there was
Why did he not take any food with him? Me and Amber being sus, ayo? Yes. Yes. See. Yes. See. That's Terrorizer. That's you. That's Amber. And that Among Us. And sus. You're being sus. You and Amber Among Us equals sus. It says your name. You don't have to read backwards to know that. It says your name. I'm telling you, it says your name. Oh, look. Oh. Terrorizer. Amber. Among Us. Sus. L. You know? You are sus. That's... remember. Oh no. I'm hilarious.
Was gonna take it. All I know is someone tried to stop me from
All
ranking
I
up, and this
wanted
place might
was
give me answers. I
you.
traveled north like the master told me to, and all the way at the top, I saw the parkour highway I needed to get to. There was no turning back now. Going up
There's
this
no turning
might be
back,
a one-way
sure.
trip. But if what I was doing actually could save parkour civilization, then someone's got to be the one to do it.
Oh.
So why not me? Now that I was at the top of the staircase,
See.
getting to the parkour
Still, my theory is he's the champion, but he was overthrown, and they took his memory and sent him to noob ground. And they were like, I'm not sure to get lockdown protocol do. What? Have fun. And that's why they're trying to stop him from progressing, because he's the rightful master and shit.
highway was a different story. I didn't even know if this jump was possible. Oh, I'm gonna regret this. I backed up to get momentum and I jumped. No. I thought it was too short, but I made it. Okay, that was way too close.
Crazy.
That better be the last time I do something like that. Given that this place I was trying to find wasn't supposed to be found, that probably wouldn't be the case. I kept going on the parkour highway until I saw a building. This one looked different than all of the other buildings in Parkour City, and I had a feeling that it wasn't going to be easy to get to. But that's why the master sent me, the guy who's never failed a jump before. Yeah, let's pretend that's true. The entrance to the building looked like it was guarded by a difficult parkour course. As long as there were no people around, I was just fine with doing parkour. But if people were to show up and challenge me to a parkour battle, well, it's been a good run. This next jump was a 4-block jump.
See, now,
I
why
don't think
doesn't he
I've ever
just...
done a 4-block jump straight up
Why
before,
doesn't
but
he
the
just
master
use
said
his...
that this mission would be difficult. And
Why doesn't he just use his...
if
Whatever.
there's someone to do it, it was gonna be me. I got momentum, and I made
Momentum.
the 4-block
Yippee.
jump. Oh, 4-block jump down, and now, oh my god, what is this? I stood on a path of ice blocks, and at the end, there was a jump way too far to even comprehend. This could have been a 6-block jump. I couldn't believe it.
But you
I
can do
tried
it.
looking
You
around
can do
for
it.
barrier blocks. Maybe there was a secret path to this as
Barrier.
well, but I found nothing.
I want a barrier
Somehow,
block.
I was gonna have to make this jump, and I think I had an idea of how I might be able to do it. Okay, well, I get one chance at this. Oh man, if only I was rich enough to buy ice blocks to practice. Oh, I do not want to do that
Yippee.
again. There must be a parkour god looking out for me. Okay, back to the secret
Parkour
mission.
god.
Now, I was
He's
just
gonna
hoping
become
I didn't
parkour
walk
god.
into an ambush. I walked inside and I saw a giant hole in the floor with some parkour jumps up top. I was thankful that I didn't see anyone waiting for me. And what I
Yippee.
wasn't thankful for was this glass pane staircase. Oh man, why do they have to
Why
make
doesn't he just
staircases
use
so
his water
complicated in
bucket?
Parkour Civilization? This was supposed to be a stealth mission, but the staircase is making it really hard for that to be possible. After too long, I made it up the
After
staircase
too
into
long.
the top floor. I looked around but didn't see anyone. All I saw was some weird pedestal in the middle and some giant screen.
Book.
What is this thing? This looks so... What the... Look, I told you it was possible.
No way. That was actually incredible. All right, well, I got my money's worth.
See,
Let's go, I got paid for
see.
parkour.
If you want, I can keep making more parkour for you to do, and I'll pay you for it.
Whoa, what just happened? How did I see
Flashback.
that vision? That's my memory, isn't it? That's Siwa. I've lived that before. What is going
But see, that's what I'm saying. He's the master.
on? I walked over to the screen and opened the book on the desk. It
Enter
said
user.
enter user. Well, I was here for information, wasn't I? Might as well see what this does. I put my name into the book and put it
Oh,
back
that's
on
a
the
screen.
desk, and text appeared on the screen.
Rank noob.
Noob. Wait, how? I'm a master though. But before I could think any
Oh.
further, someone appeared right behind me. Before they saw me, I ran and hid behind the bush.
Not
Oh,
behind
no,
the
this is not good. This
bush.
is not good.
Oh man, going into work late today, I guess. Or early, maybe. I don't know.
So far, the person didn't see me, but that's when someone else came into the room. It was Siwa. I
Oh,
know him,
Siwa.
don't I? He's from my memory. I saw him walk up to the desk and start putting something in the book. And the player that was on the pedestal started moving. I watched as this player with no boots walked up to a parkour jump and failed the one-block jump.
And we got another noob. Good. We needed more of those.
What is going on here?
Oh, interesting. That's interesting, actually. So they get teleported there, and then they have to try and do... If they fail the first jump, they're noob. If they fail the second jump, they're pro. If they fail the third one, they're master. And if they don't fail any, they're champion.
You can come out from behind that bush, you know.
Oh, no,
Oh.
this is not good. Okay, time to improvise.
I mean, bro, the bush is see-through.
That's
You
what I
really
was
thought that
thinking.
gonna work?
Okay, can you just tell me what's going on? Why did I see you when I stepped on that pedestal? We know each other. That's our memory.
Nope. That's just what every new person sees. It's a fake memory to make you think that parkour is how you succeed in life. I mean, why else would people parkour if it wasn't for money or social status?
So it was all
smart,
just a
smart.
lie? I don't get it. What is this for? These 3 jumps. That
Well, that's what I said. You failed the first one. You failed that one. Noob. You failed that one. Master. You failed that one. Pro.
player just
Well,
fell
you
through
know,
on the first one.
pro
What happened to
master,
him?
sorry.
Siwa explained that these 3 jumps decide whether a new player becomes a noob, a pro, or a master. These 3 jumps right
That's what
when
I
you
said.
join
That's
Parkour
what I
Civilization
said.
decide your entire fate. How is that fair?
It's not about fair, it's about order. If you can't parkour, you deserve to be at the bottom.
Oh.
This is so messed up. This is so messed up. How is this happening? I can't let this keep going on. I have to find a way to stop this. Okay, if I can attack him with a parkour jump, he has no choice but to battle me. I have to do an attack that he'll never be able to do. It's time to go for the 720.
I wouldn't do that if I
720.
were you.
I looked over and Siwa already had an attack built. It was with candles.
Yep, candle jump. One attack from this and it does 10 hearts, and that's good night for you.
I was finished. I couldn't attack. I couldn't do anything. I was defenseless. So what happens now?
Despite my best efforts to get rid of you, I couldn't do it, so someone else will.
Siwa placed down a parkour jump made out of brewing stands.
I mean, that's
I've
easy
never
enough.
even heard of parkour with brewing stands before.
Interesting thing about brewing stand jumps, they aren't just difficult, but they can deal any potion effect you want.
This was it. I had no brewing stands to defend myself. I took the hit and slowly started fading away.
Have fun with the champion in the arena.
The
No
jump.
pressure at all. Just 1 minute before I fight the parkour champion. All right, I'm gonna take 32 blocks. I really just hope there's a chance that the greatest player in Parkour Civilization doesn't know how to do a 360. I was now getting ready to fight the parkour champion in the arena. The worst part is that I was only allowed to bring in 64 blocks to fight with. I had no
Oh,
clue
okay,
what the
that's fine,
parkour
sir.
champion was gonna attack me with, so I decided to take some of every block. This was life or death. If by some miracle I could defend the parkour champion's attacks, I would have to use these blocks to build the hardest parkour jumps I've ever done. I wanted to believe that I could win, but deep down I knew that this could very well be the end of my journey.
I don't think he's
Before
gonna
you
win.
step into the arena, drop all of your blocks. I need to count if you're bringing 64.
These are the blocks I'm bringing. It should add up to 64.
You're good. You may now fight the parkour champion.
This was it. One way or another, this would be my final battle in Parkour Civilization. The door opened and I stepped in to the parkour arena. It was time to fight. If I somehow beat the parkour champion, maybe I have a way to save everyone in Parkour Civilization. But if I lose, which let's be honest here, is very much possible, well, let's just say I should have died a long time ago. I thought the Parkour Civilization I was living in was fair and a place where everyone could parkour to rank up in society. But I was wrong. I discovered the truth, that your entire fate is decided by 3 jumps.
I mean, what do you
at the top of
expect?
Parkour Civilization that will stop at nothing to keep this order. Unfortunately, I couldn't discover the truth without paying the price. And now there's nothing I can do.
Have fun with the champion in the arena.
And now it's time to fight the champion. Wait, what? You're not the champion? Who are you? You're a pro. What are you doing here? I thought I was fighting the champion.
Oh, yeah, you have to fight me first. Please just go easy on me, though. It's my first time here.
Okay, I guess I'm not fighting the champion first. I have to fight a parkour pro? This
Interesting.
is really weird. I've never even fought a pro. What?
I'm gonna be right back. I need to go to the bathroom. So I will be